Okay. So is this going to be overkill or will this work? That might have put my audio into the stream, but it might be recording two separate parts of me talking now, which would just be like insufferable echo. Hang on, I gotta take a second, wait for the playback to confirm. So is this gonna be? Oh no, it is. I am talking. Okay. Oh shit! Now, oh god, no! Now it's coming back like 4 times because I have 2 devices open. Oh no! Oh no! Two separate parts of me talking. What do I do? Just be like insufferable echo. Okay, there. That's better. All right. I think we can get the full screen game just fine. I'm just gonna have to record my desktop just to make sure we're doing good. Chat says I'm good. They can hear me. Now, big question, so I just make sure I don't mess things up. You're only hearing one of me, right? There's no echo. There's no faint reverberation. It's just me talking and me talking once. There's no second voice going on. If you're hearing a second voice and it's not me, that's probably your problem and you should seek help. Chat says it's looking good. Okay. I have a bottle of sparkling apple cider on ice somewhere, and I'm going to wait for that to cool off a little bit more, but in the meantime, I think we're good to start the game. So, last hurdle, shouldn't be that bad. I couldn't get window capture to work because it always just puts the game in the top corner like this, so I'm just going to do display capture and then full screen the game, and then I can just read chat off my phone. So real quick before I turn on display capture, I'm just making sure there's nothing confidential on my desktop. No, it looks good. No credit card numbers, no social securities, no latitude and longitude. All right, yeah, I think we're about good. So 1 second while I hook up a little changeover. So window capture goes off, display capture goes on. Now you see an infinite loop of stuff. Full screen. Done. And then I think we're good. We got to confirm game audio too, but that'll only just take a moment. Give me 1 second while I pull up the stream on my phone. So, please tell me this worked. Capture goes off. Display capture goes on. Now you see an infinite loop of stuff. Full screen. Done. All right. Think we're good. We got to confirm game audio. Correction, we would almost be good if we had some sound, which we don't. All right. So, the only thing we're missing now is game audio, it would seem. I will just need a moment to figure that out. Then we should be able to proceed as scheduled. I'm going to turn off this real quick before I show anything on stream I don't mean to. Let's see. Can I add an audio input from the actual desktop? I probably could, but there's probably a smarter way to do that. Okay, so I'm guessing you guys can hear the Windows error noise now. Let me just, you know what? Hang on. Let me just start the game and see if it's like gonna give me sound then. No, it is not. Okay. You know what? It's probably just because I've had this Thornton Hall open for like the last 2 hours because I got home from school and immediately started setting this up. So let me just close out Thornton Hall. Yes, that's right. I am using Big Fish Games. Closing out Thornton Hall, and then I'll relaunch it and see if I get my audio then. I'll bet I will. Yeah, we got audio. Let's go. Alrighty. Display capture back on. Paradox, Thornton Hall. Alright, now before we embark on our spooky adventure, how's the sound? Do we need music higher, lower?
It's locked.
Here, I'll go to the menu here. That's my cat in the background, if you can hear him. He's trying to enjoy a nap in my desk tray, oblivious that there is a live stream beginning. Let's see. So,
it's locked.
Voice, sound effects, music. I'll probably keep the voice the loudest of all of them just so we can hear people. And I'll try my best to not talk over people. Imagine a game where Jamie is the only audio you hear and he just does all the sound effects for even footsteps. There have been times when I've been getting like a copyright claim notification for a video and I just consider redoing whatever's getting claimed as an a cappella remix of the whole thing. The level of restraint I've had to do to just not make that my solution half the time. Instead, I just shred around audio settings. Otherwise, I think we're good. Let me just listen to the playback on stream. What am I doing asking you people for permission? I can just check myself.
Redoing whatever's getting claimed as an acapella remix of the whole thing. At the level of restraint, I'm trying my best to not talk over people's voice. Sound effects.
Alright, I'm gonna say we're good. If anyone would like to comment as we go along that it's too loud or too quiet or you can't hear something, feel free to do so, and I will do my best to fix it. I'm muting my phone stream now, so you won't hear my voice a second time. And let's get a new game going. I think I'm gonna do amateur, actually, tonight. I've done this one so many times on Master that it's not even... Well, I mean, I gotta prove my Master Sleuthness, though. There's gonna be people doubting me, I'm sure. Yeah, what am I saying? We're doing Master Sleuth. Nothing but Master Sleuth. This is an amateur hour. T. Eiley, a stream so excited. Oh, that's right, this is an interactive cutscene. The phone will just ring forever.
What time is it?
Late.
Savannah? Is that you? What's wrong?
I got a case for you.
Can it wait until later?
I'm sorry, it can't. There's been a kidnapping. A girl just a little older than you.
Shouldn't the police be taking care of this?
There's only so much they can do, and she needs to be found before something bad happens.
Something
What
bad.
do you mean?
The call came in for me, but I can't go. Thornton Hall is a dangerous place for people like me.
Ghost hunters, you mean? So people think it's haunted?
They know. Jesslyn needs someone who ain't afraid to run after her. That ain't me. What I'm asking of you is dangerous.
After everything you did for me in Japan, I'll do it.
Thank you. Drive to the airport now. I'll arrange a ticket. And Nancy, I didn't call you just because you're a good detective. I called you because you're a skeptic. Thornton Hall is no place for anyone who believes.
Then you called the right detective.
I'm serious. You think long and hard about that before you get on that plane. If what you find on the island is going to get to you, don't go. Stay home.
Don't worry, I'm on the case.
God tier setup. Nancy hangs up and just catches a flight in the middle of the night. Just private detective things.
You sure about this?
I am.
Amateur
Watch
detective,
yourself
pardon me.
around the Thorntons. They earn their bad reputation.
Well, thanks for being concerned. I should be okay.
Well, it depends who's here. Hope for your sake Wade's not skulking around. Or that loony bin reject Harper. But it's Charlotte you best watch for. Black Rock Island belongs to her now. Has ever since the night the fire took her. Take care now.
Alright, we have landed on Black Rock Island. Nice. Now, I remember the first time I played this game, when it came out in, like, what, 2015 or something? I started off going to the cemetery, and that was like a weird sequence break. It wasn't really a sequence break, it was just a fun way to start the game. Meeting Wade, which I think the game wants you to just head up to the main plantation house first, which is what we're going to do just for consistency. But first there is this little thing right here. Really creepy piece of environmental storytelling, and we'll touch more on it later. What am I saying? So many of you have probably already seen this game. This is just the scavenger hunt that Jesselyn had when she was disappearing with Addison, her friend at the bachelorette party, and it's just a bunch of spooky little stuff on here that they were trying to do, and I always loved that crossed off was see the ghost. That was the spookiest thing to me when I was playing this game as a wee lad.
Jesselyn?
Excuse me?
Sorry. Of course you're not. I'm just tired.
No, don't be. I'm Nancy.
You're here to help?
Savannah Woodham called me in. She seems to think there's a supernatural explanation to Jesselyn's disappearance.
A couple of days back, that would have earned an eye roll. I'm Colton, the fiancé. Welcome to Thornton Hall. I'd extend you all the courtesies of the Thornton clan, but we seem to be about 20 years too late for that. You might need this. I found it in the house.
That's a quick assumption. Phone right here. Classic Sleuth says, but you sound like Wade. Why, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment and an insult.
Is this Jesselyn's?
Yeah. It's dead, though. And the charger got mangled by something. Maybe you could channel all that inquisitive energy into seeing if you can get that old phone back up and running.
Mentally Okay is asking, how do I feel about Colton? Of the 4 characters in this game, he's easily my least favorite, but he's still a pretty well-written dude, I think. Or he's not a bad guy, is what I'm saying. I just think he's a little boring compared to everybody else, especially because, like, his partner, Jesselyn, kind of outshines him. I mean, the whole game is about her for the most part, but he's shifty. In the words of Wade, he is a bit of a shifty little punk. We'll see more as we go.
Were you and Jesselyn getting married soon?
Yes?
Any chance this is just pre-wedding jitters?
She might have had second thoughts about the wedding. Trust me, everyone does. But she never let anyone worry about her like this. She loved her family more than anything.
Uh-huh. This is... You know, I'm actually going to wait on this conversation because the way that Nancy says it is really unnatural. Or she acts as if he said what he just said like an hour ago.
See you later.
So we'll go ahead and call Colton there.
Bye.
All right. Here we are at the Thornton house. Man, I love all the little hauntings in this game. They used to actually scare the shit out of me when I was a kid. But now it's just like a little tour experience. See if you can find them all in one playthrough. This is Clara.
You must be Nancy.
Yes, you must be Clara, Jesselyn's mother.
Yes.
I want you to know that I'm here to help you with anything you need.
That's real sweet, hon.
I know you may not want me here since you didn't actually call me yourself.
So long as you help me find Jesselyn, you're welcome under what's left of my roof here.
Oh, wow, there's already a lot to say right off the rip. All right, let's talk about Cold Feet.
Is there any chance Jesselyn's disappearance could be cold feet?
My Jessie would never put her family through this nightmare, never.
That's a pretty stern answer, right then. So what do you think happened then?
What do you think happened to Jesselyn?
You wouldn't know by the look of this dump, but we're worth a great deal of money. Well, that's what I thought this was. But then, no, not yet at least. I can't believe I'm praying for a ransom note to show up. It's like someone's trying to punish us.
Why do you say that?
Thornton Hall was once something truly beautiful. But so much greed and tragedy built up in these walls that when they started to crumble, I wanted to save this place, make it mine. But I couldn't.
How noble of
So
you,
whoever
Clara.
took Jessie wanted us to sit here in this broken down old house waiting for her.
All right, so this was the bachelorette night, and the wedding was, what, like a week away, a day away? It was close. It might have been actually the day before. I don't know. I've never really planned a wedding. You know, being a 19-year-old, that doesn't come up often, so I'm not sure if it's usually the night before or what. But she came here with Addison.
Who did Jesselyn come here with?
Addison. I tried talking to her, but she was a wreck. Here.
Sid in the chat says, this building just reeks of asbestos. I can really see that. I mean, the carbon monoxide that comes up later in the game, that's one thing. Everyone in here should be getting checked for asbestos exposure.
She'll have calmed down a bit by now. I hope.
All right. How about things between the happy couple?
Were things good between Colton and Jesselyn?
They had their rows and their romantic dinners, same as any couple. Colton had some... Well, hon, he had some issues, but they worked through them.
Okay, here we go again with this weird timing of dialogue in this game. Thornton Hall has this problem a lot. She just says, well, he has some issues, to which Nancy says, you mentioned that he had some issues, like it wasn't the last thing she said. So I'm going to hold off on that until it feels more natural.
Why is everyone here? Shouldn't we be out searching for Jesselyn?
I closed down the company. The entire staff is out combing the woods. I said, sit home or join the search. You get paid either way. Not a soul stayed home.
Aw.
Jesselyn grew up in the business. She's got a lot of people looking out for her. I can be thankful for that. The police recommended a presence here. They said we'd have a better chance of noticing if something was off here, knowing the place and all.
Nice. Zachary Antle is saying, I always thought that Nancy was a blonde in the games, but apparently she's actually a redhead. Actually, she is Taishan, good sir. They make a very fine point of it in every single Nancy Drew piece of media ever published.
You mentioned that Colton had some issues. What did you mean?
To put it delicately, family issues. Never you mind. It has nothing to do with what's going on now.
Alrighty then, that concludes Clara right now.
Goodbye.
See you later, hon.
Alright, people in chat have still been talking about Colton and how he's incredibly overdressed for a search party. And, you know, this is true. Since it's always night in this game, I never really consider what the actual air temp and climate must be like, but they're saying it must be humid as hell on Black Rock Island. And not a place for a suit coat. I can see that. Here's some cool lore stuff. There's lots of cool lore stuff in this game. The Thornton has a really rich family tree and a lot of little stuff to go along with it. So this is about spies in the Civil War. Female secret agents in the Civil War, pardon me. And one of them... I'm trying to figure out which one it is. It's the Grey Lady was the pseudonym. It was a spy for the North. Sarah Emma Emmons, is that it? No, I don't even see it in here. No, maybe not. Maybe it just doesn't even come up in this book. I mean, whatever, this isn't the reading stream. We'll find it later. This is a more important book, though. This is some kind of memoir. I think it was... I don't even know if it was written by a member of the family, but there's some interesting stuff in here about some Thornton lore. You're probably just immediately looking to the blacked out redacted part of the book. And I remember this is like the first thing back to when I played this. When the winds grew cold and the waves made passage back to the mainland difficult, the workers were granted permission to stay overnight in the factory. Redacted, none survived. So there was some workplace scandals that went on over here at Black Rock Island. And we'll talk more into the subtext of it later. I'd get into it now, but it's kind of just redundant because most of the conversations in this game will cover it anyways. Ooh, we gotta make some tea first here. I remember that there was a big conversation in the Discord a while ago about whether or not there was a tea puzzle in Ghost of Thornton Hall. And it was a crazy, like, Mandela effect thing where, like, half the people in the Discord were saying, of course there was a tea puzzle. Are you off your gourd? And everyone else is saying, what are you talking about? The tea was just to get napkins for other puzzles and make some for Nancy if she wanted it. And I don't know if anyone in the chat was there for that famous debacle, but correct me if I'm wrong. I think we actually came to the conclusion that there was a tea puzzle in the iPad version of Ghost of Thornton Hall, which for some reason only saw release in that version and did not make it into the PC and Mac port. Does anyone know what I'm talking about, or am I just getting Mandela affected too? Apple picker? The tea puzzle exists, come on. See, Sarah back at this again. Okay, so I can see that this debate was really never put to bed now. Okay, I always forget this trowel. It is like the smallest hitbox in the entire game, so I'm glad to have found that. Here we have another ominous piece of the environment. Thornton Family Cotton Processing. This door is from the barn that housed the equipment for processing the cotton. Many a worker lost their fingers in the processing room. Until, what, was it Eli Whitney and the Cotton Gin? Cyrus McCormick and the Automated Reaper? Don't ask me why I remember all the patents from, like, 7th grade social studies. I'm gonna be stupid, though, if I actually got those names wrong. Pennies? Oh, that reminds me of something smart we could be doing right now. First, we need a hammer. Oh, the hammer's on the porch, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's spook number 1. Let's see. Alex says that if the T puzzle appeared in the iPad version, then that puzzle was added in. Right, because the iPad version was post PC launch, of course. Man, how was the iPad version? Ooh, spooky swing set. I remember I always wanted to play it, because, like, my mom had an iPad when I was growing up and this game came out. But my mom also was in the mom practice of taking a million pictures of everything 40 times a day, so there was never any storage to download it. So, never got a chance. Hammer. That's what we came for. Okay. So this is a bit of a speedrun killer, if I'm not mistaken. Not because it's difficult, but because in order to charge the phone, you have to wait 15 in-game minutes. And you basically have to structure all speedruns around doing as much as you can while the phone charges. Unless there's like a skip I don't know about. That's also entirely possible. Oh, a projector. I bet you can't interact with the past. Nice one, Alex. I got that reference.
This looks like a painting. I should find somewhere to place it.
Resident horror game developer Alex Alinkevix in chat actually made a game that I played on the channel just a week or two ago called Silent Mementos. Short, sweet, and spooky. It was a good one, and it prominently featured projectors. Hard recommend. It's a free game if you want to play it for yourself on itch.io.
Time to recharge the battery.
Okay, so... You know, this would be fun for, like, a real video if we could replicate this in real life, charging a phone off of oranges the way that they do in this game. Actually, I might talk to Julian about doing that. So you put a penny in one side as the copper conductor, the negative cathode, I guess, or... I'm not even going to pretend I know circuit wizardry.
Let's see if all those oranges did the trick.
Okay.
It's not charged yet.
So yeah, phone is booting up off of citrus power. So we're just going to let that be. And do some more sleuthing for another 15 minutes. Sarah is saying, according to Andrew, who is the authority all things technically related to Nancy Drew, it was in the game codes for the PC version, but when he tried to bring it up, it broke the game. Referring to the T puzzle that is sparked many a lively debate. I can pick up this can, can't I? There we go. Okay, this is pronounced turpentine, right? Because my whole life I've said turpentine, and people got on to me just recently when I said that out loud. Or is it like an either or? Because people were just like, no, that's turpentine. You can't call it anything else. And I was like kind of off-put by their hostility regarding paint thinner. Okay. Cotton. Just, typical plantation things. This is Nancy's place where she's staying. Wait, isn't there a package waiting for us? Or did... Oh, nobody told us about the package yet, so it does not exist. Book here. Spooky. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Not to meet our next character. Oh, wait. I was totally mistaken. Okay, so, nothing happens in this hallway until we meet with Wade, I'm guessing. So let's go out to the cemetery and do that. Hey, Andrew's in chat. We were just talking about you. All good things. Apparently you said that the T puzzle existed but never made it into the game.
No, but you must be Wade.
Is she with you? Are you the new assistant? What's his name, get canned or something?
Logan? I don't know. All I know is that she thought I'd be the right person for the case. She's not coming.
What did you just say?
She said she was sorry to send me, but nothing could get her to come here.
I never took her for a coward.
Well, she seemed pretty scared of the ghosts.
Ghosts? No, that ain't it. She's scared of seeing me. I hope Savannah understands the mess she dropped you in.
Gotta love some Savannah lore.
I can handle myself just fine.
You're just a kid.
You could say the same thing about Jesselyn.
True enough. Say what suits you. Won't make the nights around here any shorter. Anyway, Savannah had a package sent. I guess it must be for you. Okay. It's up in the house.
There we go. That's gonna spawn in the package we needed.
Who else is here?
Clara. That's Jesselyn's mother. Colton, her fiancé.
Anyone else?
Depends what you mean by anyone.
Any other alive or verifiably real people?
No.
I love just the snark. Nancy, we haven't even like gotten into the real ghost hunting nut conversations with this dude, but she's still just treating him like a Phasmophobia avid player.
Who runs the family company?
Clara.
Do you think that's fair?
No.
Would you like to run the company?
Good, sweet nonsense, no. Do not even imply that I'm after that to anyone.
He's just a straightforward guy. I actually am honored to be compared to him.
What's Clara's relationship to the rest of the family?
My cousin. Harper and Charlotte's cousin. She lived with the girls after her mama passed.
He's to the point, too.
What do you think of Colton?
I do not like that shifty little punk.
Chat.
But I have said that about all Jesse's boyfriends. With him, I mean it a little extra. Something's crooked with the two of them together. I don't know if she can see it or not.
Why aren't you in the house?
I'm only on the island because Jesselyn's missing. Nothing's gonna get me in that house.
Do you know Savannah? I think we're pretty sure he does.
Do you know Savannah?
I did, once.
And now?
And now I don't.
Okay. Let's see. From what I understand, the Thornton family business is very successful. This is going to be a really stupid question. or just statement, really. It started the question, but I don't even know what the Thorntons do these days. I know that they were, like, big on cotton processing and stuff like that back in the early 1900s, but, I mean, is that still what they do today? Have they just always been in the cotton game?
From what I understand, the Thornton family business is very successful.
Yep. We got money and all the trouble that buys.
King.
Does anyone actually live here?
No one lives out on the island, but just on the shore.
Wow. Talking to him goes by fast. I was expecting a much longer convo.
Were you close to Jessalyn?
Everyone was. Everyone is.
Ooh, Freudian slip.
She's the bright spot of happiness in this whole miserable family.
All right, we'll leave this one for later. Just let it stew with him for a bit.
See you later.
Adios.
And now let's go traipsing through the cemetery a little bit. Yeah, I saw that. This is a real neat part of the game that I think might be the most essential tool in Thornton Hall for really immersing you in the world, and that is Wade's little magic school busing around through the graveyard. Go to any tombstone
No
and you
need
get this.
to jump, just me.
Can you tell me about some of these stones?
I'll tell you what I can. But sometimes it's best to just look and listen.
So can I hear about this tomb? Oh, I guess he doesn't actually say anything on the first one you go to. How about this guy?
Beauregard Thornton. Mean old codger.
That's all he has to say about him. 1935. So that must be second-hand knowledge. I'm guessing Wade was not alive then. Let's see. We've got a poem here. No, it's not. It's just an inscription. This plaque honors those who found their final rest beyond the family grounds, including Franklin Thornton, May 4th, 1895, to 1917, defending his nation. All right, he was World War I. Dedicated January 15th, 1918. All right. It's I don't think that actually ever comes up that one of them died overseas in the war. Interesting piece of note, though.
Roger and Marie, side by side from the day they married to the day they died. Both real sweet. Charlotte and Harper's parents. May they rest in peace.
Realistically, I wonder if I could beat this game all in one go tonight.
It's locked.
I may try to do that. Yeah, we'll see if we hit any major roadblocks. He's pointing at me. He's passing the mic. Alright. I think we're going to go pick up that package now that we heard about. Here we go. Actually, you know, I'm curious. Before I look what's in that, will something happen in this hallway? No, okay. So I'm guessing nothing happens until we open the package. Jovic Tech EMF reader. Nico Jovic haunting me in every game. And The Ghost of Thornton Hall. A book by Savannah Woodham. Alright, this is actually... I'm pretty sure I've read these before, but they're kind of cool. This is a nice letter from Savannah. Yeah, these are like spooky little accounts of people who claim to have encountered Charlotte Thornton in their trespassing to Thornton Hall. There's one that I like more than the others. I think it might be the first one, but maybe I'll read a new one this time. Subject, old friend. Type, non-haunt. Notes are skeptic and mild hesitation. So here's a little interesting piece of the story. We'll read this. I knew her. We came up in school together. She was the smartest, the prettiest, and nice. She didn't need to be, but she was. She talked to everyone about their lives, their friends and families, and she could remember it all. We used to joke that she had the whole town in her head. Maybe it was more true than we thought. When she died, part of the town died with her. I know you want to ask about the hauntings, and rather you than someone else. You know that stuff doesn't sit with me, but you come from good people. The truth is, she's just gone. Part of me wishes she was a ghost so I could go tell her my proper goodbyes. But anyway, that's silly for two reasons, since she's been made up to be such an angry ghost. I've heard this story just like you did. That's not Charlotte. Not the Charlotte I'd known. There was no evil in her. Savannah then asked, do you think what happened in the night she died might have changed that? It wasn't an accident, says this anonymous old friend. What if it wasn't? Or no, it was an accident. What if it wasn't? Then she's Charlotte. She's always was Charlotte. Okay, that's cool. Now we have this little EMF detector getting some phasmophobia flashbacks going on now. Let's see. Just eliminating a comment. Okay, so we can use this to look around for any ghosts in the place. So if you find any ghosts, this will help us find them. Check, Pfeffercorn says, if her interactive ever continues ND,
What was that?
they should really put in, sorry, just noticing funny. They should really put in Savannah as an in-game character. I would love that. She totally deserves a third game. I just realized that during that cutscene, letters were visible on this painting that weren't supposed to be. That's funny that they forgot to render it that way. Oh well. So, take a wild guess whose room this was at the end of the hall that is tightly locked with the strangest contraption you have ever seen. Livybeard says, my boyfriend just walked in and was like, of course you are watching Vote for Holt. Like, what else would I be doing on a Thursday Eve? Is Vote for Holt really like a household phrase in that house? I doubt you so hard.
Hello.
Is there anything else I should... Oh, we should start with this, honestly.
I saw something really strange.
I did too.
What do you think that was?
Excuse me, I need to be alone.
Oh, okay, that's the end of that conversation. I like that we were clearly talking about two different things, but Nancy was just like, okay, so what did you think about the ghost lady upstairs? Man, that piano makes me sad. There's something just about, like, abandoned musical instruments. It's just, like, the most tragic thing in the world. Hey, this was not here before.
Make yourself blind. Call Charlotte home. I need to figure out what this means.
All right. This is the first of many riddles that we're going to have thrown our way. Even ghosts have their favorite haunts. Charlotte requests a meeting with you. Recite a rhyme with the dreadful meter. Whatever could that mean? Where dreadful meter is at its peak. Make yourself blind. Don't dare peek. Call Charlotte home and hear her speak. She may just let you live. I remember I was really hyped about the whole scavenger hunt EMF thing in this game, and I'm almost sad that they didn't reuse that mechanic more, because I thought that using the EMF to actually look for
that smudge.
Oop,
It almost
my
looks
bad.
like something was painted over.
I just thought that it would be like a really neat little mechanic that they could reuse as the game goes on, that you have to find like the spooky little hotspots in the game, but it only comes up at this puzzle here, and then again for an Easter egg, if I'm not mistaken. So, we're in the yellow right now, and right outside Charlotte's door, we're in the orange. I think there are some red spots in her place. Oh, you know what? This thing we were just looking at, the smudge painting, I think we can do something about that right now, actually. Yeah, okay, so take a napkin, paint thinner, turpentine, if you will, and...
There's something back there.
hit the smudge right here.
What is that? Are those graves?
Alright, now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this Harper? Before Harper got Harper-fied and began to look like a old Bayou witch? Because, I mean, I think it is, but that's just so hard to see as Harper looking like a normal person. I don't know, maybe that's Charlotte before she died. Of course, Clara still looks kind of old in this pic. I don't know. We'll go out and investigate more. Because that is where, is that where Harper's grave is? No, it's not. Doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. Alright, we'll grab another napkin because we'll need one soon, but I don't think we're going to go for the riddle just yet. We've given Clara a moment, so let's resume our talk
Nancy.
with her.
What's the story with the locked room upstairs?
It's Charlotte's. We don't go in there.
It might help me figure out what's going on if I could take a look around.
Best of luck. That door locked itself up tight the day of her funeral. There's not a key in this world that'll open it. I've tried.
Okay. Everyone else seems to be avoiding the house, but you are in here.
Everyone else seems to be avoiding the house. Why are you in here?
You'll think I'm crazy.
Not after the day I've had.
Fair enough. I guess I want to be close to whatever it is that took Jesselyn.
Here, this is the question right here.
Who else was in that old portrait with you?
You know, hon, we had that covered up for a reason. I can't talk about it. Not right now. Please, just leave me be.
Okay, I was actually about to say that Andrew just asked in chat, did we ever find out why that section of the painting is covered? Judging by her reaction, I would say that's definitely an image of Charlotte or Harper. And I feel like Harper would make more sense. I don't know. Let me just go back and look at it again now, because, like, it honestly looks just like Clara. Okay, maybe it is Charlotte then. It probably is Charlotte. I'm just so not used to seeing Charlotte when she's not in her ball gown. Man, they really knocked Charlotte's character design out of the park. I feel like people sometimes forget to count her as a character. Just because, you know, you don't have dialogue with Charlotte. But, God, she just looks so freaky. I love it. Well, anyways, here we are at the site of the painting we just uncovered. And I don't think we can actually look at this until we unsmudge that painting. But there is, in fact, some graves back here that were covered up. Quite the grave right here. Let's see what Wade has to say. Oh, never mind. Wade doesn't say anything about this one. 54 souls. And then we have this mysterious blank one right here. I'm sure nothing will happen to that as the game progresses. Let's go see what Wade has to say. Or if we can even ask him.
Wanna hear a ghost?
Oh, God.
Check it out.
This shit again. Hold up. Important question. Sophie Applegate says, Jamie, what are your thoughts on Better Call Saul Season 6? I will not speak in any spoilers, but I'm going to say, I was afraid for so long that Vince Gilligan was going to fumble that show and that he was going to go for cheap writing and, like, find an easy way out. And I am so happy to say that I believe he stuck the landing. Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad remain like the best shows I've ever seen, and I especially love Better Call Saul. Okay, back to Nancy Drew.
Do people really come here trying to meet Charlotte's ghost?
Around the time Charlotte's ghost was driving the family away, the stories started to spread. Little kids around here started playing this game to scare themselves silly. They'd turn off the lights and say, "Fire so red, night so black.
There we go.
Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back," over and over again until they'd just about scare themselves to death. It was just a game, but that's when people started jumping the fence at night hoping to meet her, saying that same silly rhyme. Most would just come and go in peace, but the ones who found her, it messed them up real good. A couple even went into shock.
So real quick, somebody actually said in the chat, am I playing on senior mode? That's probably why he's not talking about the graves. I am, actually. I was debating between amateur and senior, and I decided on senior because, you know, it's senior detective. But, man, that's, I didn't think that would actually affect the dialogue I get. That's a shame. Let's ask him a couple more things, but I don't want to just flood through anybody's dialogue.
I saw something I can't explain in the house.
That's why you couldn't get me in there for nothing.
I don't believe in ghosts, but...
That don't stop you from feeling them. Would you believe my happiest memories live in that house? Christmases and long summer nights stargazing on the roof.
Seeing Christmas plural is just so weird. I've never seen it spelled like that. Mostly because I never hear people say Christmases. Oh well. Oh, here we can ask him. This is the dialogue I was hoping to find.
I found a set of graves without names on the markers.
That is where our troubles began.
What happened?
Most of the family'd rather it never come up. Our first factory was right here on the island. At the time, it made us a lot of money. But along the way, we got greedy. Never built a place for the workers to stay. They'd bed down right on the processing floor. Nothing for heat in the winter, so the workers built fires inside. One winter, there was a wicked cold snap. They built a couple of extra big fires, and in the night the fumes built up. None of them ever woke up again.
Yikes.
That's when we split in two. Half saying this'll never happen again, and half saying accidents happen. Grieve and move on.
Real talk. That's just like a really, really well-written conflict for this family. That's like some of the best unique writing I've seen in a Nancy Drew game, the factory accident.
When did the factory accident happen?
That was more than 100 years ago, and we still can't move on.
See, he remembers
That's
it. He's a
why this house
ghost.
still stands, I think. Until we Thorntons decide who we're gonna be, we're stuck on this island. You should see it on a summer day when the ocean and the sky are sharing the same blue, and the grass is bright. But here it is, gray and dark, under all the misery we've heaped upon it.
That's sad. too sad that I'm gonna stop talking to him.
Goodbye.
Bye.
All right. The phone is probably done charging, so I guess we'll go do that real quick because the Addison phone call is pretty good. We probably should check in with Colton. Just ask him a couple things.
What's up?
Give me the tea, sis.
What do you think of Clara?
She's just a little severe until you get to know her.
And then?
I wouldn't know.
That's actually pretty good.
She does seem a little tough to get to know.
I think it's an act. Come right down to it, she keeps the family and the company from falling apart. She can't afford to look weak.
Jack's heading to the store. Drive safely, King. How did you and Jesselyn meet?
How did you and Jesselyn meet?
I saw her one day and thought, this is the girl I'm gonna marry.
This is why I
Then
like Colton.
Threw a rock at her face.
Like, metaphorically?
No, I was just a kid. I had a very limited game book. She still has a little scar. You can see it when she smiles. I'll never live that down.
That is
I
endearing.
imagine things improved from there.
We became best friends. Then we grew up and became what we are. Or were. Or
Sounds like a great note to leave on.
Goodbye.
later.
All right. I feel like so many times when people play Nancy Drew games, they get in the habit of just binging through all of the dialogue at once because they can. And I feel like the game flows a lot better if you ask a couple things and then walk away and do some sleuthing. Ask a couple more things and do some more sleuthing. So that's what I'm going to try to do.
Looks like I need to figure out the password.
Ooh, shit. Okay, yeah, I totally forgot about this. Do I want to do this now? I think I do, yeah. Forget the ghost note. Let's do the password puzzle. Okay. So, do I need a hint before I can start this, or can I just dig right in?
Haven't done that.
Awesome. Terrible accident, blah, blah, blah. Okay, check it out. In order to get the password to this phone, we need to do the gravestone epitaph hunt. Now, no, okay. I'm realizing now that I actually do have to do stuff over here first. Disregard that. We'll come back to that puzzle later. So, inspecting the EMF meter.
That's almost off the charts. This must be the place.
This is a door that was taken from the old factory, which it says right here from the cotton processing, from the barn. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the room where all those people died from the built-up fumes, making this off the charts on the EMF, or almost off the charts. And by that rationale, this is the place we are supposed to come to take the dreadful meter to its peak, make ourselves blind, hear Charlotte speak. I don't know. I didn't write the poem. Let's go. So, Nancy puts on the blindfold, and we have to pick the... Okay, actually... Alright, you gotta let me pick one silly option.
Here goes. Come here. Here, ghosty, ghosty, ghosty.
Oh, I forgot that you die for that. Okay, Nancy gets casually impaled for trying to call the ghost like a cat. Alright, let's do this right. Wait, no, there's another one too!
Fire so red, night so black. Dear sweet nonsense, is this embarrassing?
Lemon Shark is saying, is this the room? I had no idea. Well, come to think of it, I'm not sure that it is either, but I know that it's saying that this barn door right here came from the old processing room, and I think it might have actually come from the site of the death, yeah. The many deaths. I don't know. Wow, there's actually so many of these. I had no idea. Screw it, I'm gonna do them all.
Fire is hot, night is dark. Look for Charlotte in the park.
Okay, that one was not your best. That one wasn't even insulting. Why are we getting killed for that? Okay, one more.
Roses are red. Ghosts aren't real. Come on already, Thorntons. What's your deal?
Okay, I promise that was the last time. Classic Sleuth says ghosts have no sense of humor. I will have to agree with you there. Oh, come on. This one's... Okay, I'm not going to do it. I said that was the last one.
Fire so red, night so black. Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back.
Noises.
What's going on? Where are you taking me?
Tell me, who are you?
Nancy, I'm here to help Jessalyn.
Give me a reason to let you live. Mind you, a good one.
What?
One reason to spare you. Give it to me now. The spirits are growing impatient with my mercy.
Let's sass her.
That's it. I'm leaving.
It's too late for that now. Remove the blindfold.
Just who are you?
Harper, can I trust you? Can you be trusted?
No.
Well, that depends. Can you be trusted?
That's a no now, isn't it? You'll be wanting to know why I am hiding under the house.
That would be at the top of my list of questions, yes.
It's because I don't want anyone up there to find me.
Why not?
It is undeniably frigid here. Cold as the crypts themselves. I'll build a fire, and the fire will build some smoke, and the smoke will build some rain.
Are you ignoring my question?
Not ignoring, no. Elongating the moments in between the asking and the hearing. Pausing for effect.
Okay. Could you tell me now?
A moment, hon. Ahem. It's because I'm a grandly unbalanced sociopath with delusions of grandeur and a history of erratic behavior and violent tendencies.
But at least
My
you're honest.
family resents me. They have publicly said that I'm a freak. People in the town point and stare. The neighborhood children used to call me Witch Lady until my dedication to the ironic led me to bake cookies for the sweet darlings. But it was my love of the dramatic reversal that won out in the end, and I threw the little runts down a well.
You what?
Oh, I'd never do such a thing. But it would be funny. Not funny, haha, but funny. Ah! Help, I'm in a well!
S-tier schizo
So
monologue.
that's me. Tell me about you. I bet you're fascinating. Oh, wait, shut it. I forgot the most important thing. Do not tell anyone I am down here. If you do, I'll just do something rotten. Here, take this.
Andrew's saying, did you notice something about Harper's dialogue while she was dragging Nancy? Her voice kept moving between the left and right channels. I did notice that. I thought that was an intentional thing, because it was supposed to be Harper actually leading us through, maybe passed by us as she opened the door. I don't know. That seemed intentional to me. Next mysterious piece of paper.
Go now.
She gives us back the blindfold so that we don't get to see where we just went through. Oh well. She gave us this.
I should look for those portraits.
All right. Genuine critique of Ghost of Thornton Hall. As great as this game is, as much as I love this game, the stream has been going on for like how long now? We've been playing the game for probably at least 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and I know what I'm doing, and we're just now finding the first puzzle. Because this really is like the first puzzle. The charging the phone doesn't really count. Oh my. Okay, that wasn't... I don't think that one was Harper. That was just a scythe falling from the wall and nearly killing us. Nice. Okay, so this is a simple enough puzzle. We'll go ahead and do this one real quick. To find me again, look to the portraits. She's referring to the portraits in here, many of which have a strange smudge on them. So we take the turpentine-soaked napkin.
The letters must be what that note was referring to.
E.
All right, now to
Desford.
find all the others.
Okay, so we'll just rip through this real quick. It's a fine puzzle. That, Wait, what? For the first time ever, I've actually looked at that. That was Lily from Tomb of the Lost Queen, wasn't it? That was totally Lily from Lost Queen. I don't know how to... I don't think I can play things or pause things on stream, but... I was totally just looking at a ghostly version of Lily walking towards the camera. Yeah, I just watched it again in the stream playback. How have I never realized that? I always thought it was just abstract characters, but no, that was... Maybe I'm tripping, but that totally seemed like it was Lily from Game 26. Chat, can I get you to validate me or tell me that I'm crazy? ING2, thank you, Hirium. Jeb Thornton. Phase Jeb. less cast 6. Yeah, Lemon Shark and Andrew are saying yes, that was Lily making a cameo appearance in Ghost of Thornton Hall. Wow. That's pretty out of left field. You learn something new every time you play a Nancy Drew game. Abe 5. Nope, come on. Give me the right angle. Jackson Thornton. Clan 5. Okay, we're missing 1. Is it...
It looks like the painting is missing.
Oh, you're gonna have that. High key forgetting where that painting is. How exciting. Alright, I'll find it eventually. I feel like it's gonna be on the porch or something. Colton's gone. A little turpentine goes a long way, you're so right. Alright, let's actually exhaust some conversations now, I say. We can't even do the epitaph hunt puzzle until we really get into the underground. Nope, wrong way. Wade's not here either? Yo, where is everyone? Ruby Newton. Oh, hold up. I do have the painting in my inventory. Thank you, Shark. I would have thought Nancy would tell me to put it up. There we go. Franklin Thornton.
That's it. Now I should be able to figure out what the code means.
Gotta love a good anagram puzzle. The only trouble is that, like, you can only solve it once. Because, like, I will never forget how to do this puzzle again. It's just too easy now. Cotton gin, get seeds, balance scales. Although I will say, balance threw me for a huge loop the first time I played this. I had no idea what this word was.
That's it.
Okay. So, cotton gin, get seeds, balance scales. Now we get the puzzles. So, glad they're here eventually. Actually, cup of tea for Nancy real quick. She's earned it. I think I might have mentioned in the Discord, but I have become a huge tea drinker lately. Kaylee turned me onto it, and, like, I legit have a problem. I drink like 3 or 4 mugs of tea a day now. And I love it. Like, it's the best. I can't believe I went so long thinking that tea was gross. I have never been so wrong about a hot beverage.
Again?
Let's see.
I need to put the combs on first.
Okay, this one's actually kind of infuriating. Because I feel like there's always some bullshit that makes me feel like it can't be solved. Okay, so this one was not the correct thing to put on, it looks like. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Let's try that. Nope. That'll do. See, if I, like, took my time, I could probably just look at this and figure it out with my head, what goes where. But I don't want to do that. I want to just brute force smash things onto the cogwheel until it fits. That is the correct way to play this game. Tea is extremely soothing and helpful for when I get sick. Man, I've just started drinking it so recently that I haven't even had it as like a remedy for when I'm actually feeling under the weather. I tell you what though, the best flavor of tea that I've tried so far, it's the strangest thing ever, is I forget the brand, it begins with a Y, I think. It was Egyptian licorice tea. And, like, I remember looking at that box, it was in our pantry for ages, and thinking, that sounds gross as hell. Like, I don't like licorice to begin with. I don't like black licorice more, which I think is what it's inspired by. And I especially don't like tea, or at least I didn't at the time. And oh my god, Egyptian licorice tea goes so hard, it's crazy. Like, I'm trying to think of how to describe it. You take a sip of it, and there's no flavor, and then your whole mouth just lights up a second later. It's phenomenal. Find your local Egyptian licorice tea dealer near you. Okay, I know I'm really sucking at this puzzle. I'm sure that this is torturing the brainiacs in the audience. He figured it out like 5 seconds ago. Come on. Okay, maybe I should actually, like, take a minute and look at it. Didn't I just put that one on? I feel like I did. Okay. This is becoming more and more ridiculous. Stands to reason that the ones with the long tubes on them are going to go down sooner. Okay, let me just be clear. Okay, I'm going to say that's the first one. Now, can any more tubes go on before that? No, no, no. Okay, so it's got to be one of these, the hollow pieces. Or maybe I'm completely deluded. Yeah, okay, I have no idea what I'm doing in this puzzle. Okay, sometimes you just hold it at an angle, and for that you can't see that something isn't fitting. Let's do that. And then this. And then that. And then that. And then I think I've made a mistake. Yeah. Okay, maybe that'll do it. Yeah!
Fixed it.
There we go. I'm overpowered. Nerf me. Cotton. Ginger tea helps me, says Steffi Sanders. Ginger, I have one that's turmeric,
Done.
honey, and ginger.
That's all of the seeds.
And you know, I can tell you what turmeric tastes like when I
balance these scales.
if you put turmeric in a drink and I drink it, I'll know there's turmeric in it, but I literally cannot describe turmeric in the least. I have no idea how to quantify that. It's just the weirdest flavor. Okay, let me see if I can just do this an easy way. So that's 21 right there. Then let's just do 7 on here. 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's a max of 5 on each thing. So this is 20 then. So then 26. Wow, I'm already losing the count. No, that was 15. So hang on, it was 21 a second ago. Let me take that off. So now, okay, this should be easy from here. Now we're gonna put 2 on here, 1 on here, and then just repeat. There we go. See, I can actually do numerical puzzles easily. It's mashing cogwheels against a cotton gin that throws me for a loop.
It might be Jesselyn's.
Alright, a lot of stuff in here. First, we have part of a key. We'll take that. Wedding notes. She will, trust me. Let's just try not to be near that. So here goes. Groomsmen, no beards or piercings or tattoos. No beards? What is your problem, Clara? That is not going to happen since I made the mistake of having friends with a personality. Awesome. This is all going to be important for a late game puzzle that I forget these specific details too. Hang on, there's still some important stuff in here.
The Thornton family tree. Might come in handy.
Yeah, this is what we need for the phone puzzle. Get us the wedding notes. Eat the candy. I'm sorry, Jesselyn, but you forfeited that right when you went missing. Here we go. Welcome to the basement of the Thornton house. Spooky as hell. Top 3 Nancy Drew basements, question mark. And here's Harper.
Quick, I haven't got all day.
Who are you and why are you here?
Why are you here?
Jesselyn, poor little Jessie Lamb has vanished, they say. Can't have that. Not here. No, not on the island.
Well, why not here?
Why not here?
No, I won't let the workers have her.
The workers?
Workers?
They won't rest, and they want Jesselyn just like they took No.
Took who?
What?
Don't you worry. You can't have her. You have taken enough.
I don't think I've ever actually picked that dialogue tree. So, did she just, like, straight up tell us that she has Jesselyn or no?
This house is pretty run down. Are you sure it's safe to use that furnace?
No.
Maybe you should not use it? You could be filling the house with fumes.
Sounds like upstairs people problems to me. I'm downstairs people.
That is such a senior quote right there.
Do you really believe in the ghost?
Her name is Charlotte, and I've seen her. She's spoken to me.
What exactly did her ghost say?
Boo.
Ugh.
Not my fault she's a stickler for convention. She also says, get out. Oh, right, almost forgot. She says that she hates you and she wants you to leave.
All right, that's all the motivation I need.
See you later.
Yes, leave.
Okay. We have now met all 4 main characters in the game. It's only taken like an hour. I'm gonna go run for 30 seconds to go get my apple cider out of the fridge because I'm hoping it's chilled off by now. So I will be right back. Alright. I know that, like, last October I was saying the same shit. But, if you have an Aldi's near you, they sell the best apple cider. It's in a bottle. Brand is called Nature's Nectar, I believe. And oh my god, I love this stuff. Seasonal, of course, but so good. Hey, this is about to explode on me, isn't it? Okay, hang on. We're diffusing apple cider now. Okay, I just slightly cracked open the bottle, and I'm just going to let it bubble and acclimate for a minute while we look around the basement. Oh, Luprisa made it. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I remember this. This is a weird letter. Because I'm not sure who it is that wrote this. Charlotte's cryptic obsession with Jackson was indeed grave. Was she in search of something lost, or lost in the search itself? And who was this Jackson? They say dead men tell no tales, but that isn't true now, is it? That phrase itself came from a man who is now dead, and still telling tales and letting his thoughts go traveling through humanity, like hitchhikers patiently waiting to get the next town. Who is Jackson indeed? What's he hiding? And who put it there? Was it Charlotte? Okay. This goes into the whole theory about, the spooky... I don't know, maybe it's about something else entirely, but I like to tout the super dark Nancy Drew theories whenever they come up, and I like theories about who was Clara's dad. There's some spooky stuff there. Let's see. There's so much cool stuff in this game, but I feel like I'm missing too much of it. I'm not gonna... I'm trying to remember what causes day 2 to begin. Probably nothing I'm in danger of starting too soon, so let's go ahead and actually exhaust some dialogue before we kick into the next puzzles, because I know that we're putting off a lot of conversations.
Yes?
Oh, we're not saying this yet.
Is there anything else I should know that might help me find Jessalyn?
Going back
Yeah.
to the bottle.
Keep a suspicious eye on Wade.
Wade didn't seem all that dangerous to me.
He neglected to tell you about his time spent in jail,
I grabbed
see.
the worst bottle
As a
opener.
matter of fact,
Wade's a nice guy when he wants to be. And only when he wants to be. I'm happy we have another set of eyes looking for Jesse. But I do hope you know what you're getting yourself into.
Apple cider defused. That is great.
I've heard about the ghost, but can you tell me anything about the real Charlotte?
My cousin. But everyone thought we were sisters. She died here. Joined the old family, as they used to say. When I was a little girl, my mama used to say, after we Thorntons passed, we'd keep on living right here. Every night would be a beautiful ball with songs and cute boys to dance with. She wasn't trying to scare me to death, but nonetheless, I did not sleep well on story nights.
It does sound a little eerie.
That was back when Thornton Hall was pretty. Now, I don't even want to entertain the thought.
All right, shout out to my neighbor's dog. Always happy to have you on stream. Would just appreciate if you could bark a little quieter now.
Did your mother say much else about the ghosts here?
Too much. If she thought there was a ghost about, she'd fall to pieces being so sad.
Sad? Most people are afraid of ghosts.
She had this weird belief that Thornton ghosts aren't around forever. They got a short time to make their peace. If they don't, they get bitter, real mean and nasty, until they forget everything that made them human.
Phasmophobia, Revenant.
And then they slip into the cracks of the world to live with the others.
Chat's talking about soda versus pop now, what you say regionally. I'm pretty sure we say soda around here, but, you know, sometimes people say pop. Soda is an Ohio thing, I think. If we have any other Ohioans in the chat, tell me if you're in pop territory.
The others?
The lost souls from an accident that happened here years back. Mama called them hungry shadows.
Why?
Lily.
I don't want to know. She said they were all tangled together, lost and scared and mean. My mama was a good woman, but dang if she didn't scare me half to death with a regularity.
All right. We'll cancel it there.
Goodbye.
Take care.
Because there is some action that happens when we tell her there's a strange woman in the basement. Looks like the cat is out of the bag, and the chat has already started talking about the incest theory. So, let's open up the family tree. Right here, we have the family tree of the Thorntons, going back to 1839 with the progenitor Jeb Thornton. And it trickles down. You see a lot of Thorntons here and there. And we find the first real big question mark with Clara's dad. By question mark, I mean it's a literal question mark. Nobody knows who Clara's dad was, not even Clara. And Clara's mom, Rosalie, we do know a little bit about. It's not all coming to me at the moment, but she would tell Clara, this is dialogue that we may have skipped or maybe it's yet to come. Clara's mom would tell Clara that when the time was right, she would tell her about her dad. And the time never came because her mom got sick and died, but was always very, very secretive about who her father was. Now, there are some more politically correct theories out there that it was been like a Romeo and Juliet situation, that it was way back when, and it could have been like the heir of another powerful family that she fell in love with, and they had to keep it locked up tight for all sorts of socioeconomic reasons. But I think that the solution is a lot simpler and a lot more darker, and that is that Clara is the product of incest, and that her father could even be her grandfather, and that is why Rosalie kept the identity of the father of the family a secret for so long. And I feel like there's more information that can lean credence to this argument as we progress in this game, and there's also going to be plenty of ways that you can shoot holes in it too, so we'll just see how that holds up as we play through, and what we think by the end of the game. Because I'm a big fan of all the real dark Nancy Drew secret theories. I have a couple about Kasumi from Game 23, but we'll save that for another day. I just think that there's a lot of fun. I mean, fun in like it's something to think about sense. It's not really funny that we're talking about this horribly screwed up family and all that stuff, but it gives you something to think about. I will say that. Now, we've got this book now, The Family Tree. Oh gosh, I'm gonna need to get out some pen and paper, aren't I? Let's tackle the phone puzzle. Here we go. Oh god, that's a highlighter. Do I have nothing to write with but a highlighter? It's a yellow highlighter too. Here we go. Okay. It's my deadly device notes with Julian, but no reason that this won't work. Okay, so the way that this puzzle works, it's a really well put together one, is we have the gravestone epitaph hunt, and the only real linchpin clue here that I never figured out was the parentheses right here, WL, meaning the word and the letter. So the first thing that we see is the word that the number correlates to, and the second thing is the letter. So, for instance, it's all written from the perspective of Jessalyn, of course, and the first name we have is Grandma, 8-1. Now that we have the family tree, we can see that Jessalyn's grandmother was Rosalie Thornton, who we just spent a good 3 minutes bashing on. So we want to find her grave. I think it was over here by this one? Yeah, Rosalie Thornton.
That there is Clara's mother.
Uh-huh.
What can you tell me about her?
Not a great deal. She loved her secrets.
Ooh.
Never even told Clara who her daddy was.
Ooh.
Why not?
Don't know. When Clara was about 10, Rosalie got real sick. Every day Clara would ask about her daddy. I think she was afraid of being left to fend for herself. But Rosalie wouldn't say.
Ooh, very interesting thing in the chat about that letter we found. It's Lufrisa says that Charlotte is obsessed with Jackson Thornton, and people believe this is why she suddenly changed her will. So that gets further into the end of the game, but it is still interesting. Jackson Thornton was... How is she related to Charlotte? This is Charlotte all the way down here. Parents... Jackson was her grandfather. Interesting. Okay, let's... Chat, keep an eye out for anything that has to do with Jackson for this game, because we are going to try to solve that mystery to figure out what they were saying that made her so interested in him. He was 1917 to 1988. Alright. Back to the puzzle then. So, we want the 8th word on this tombstone, if I'm not mistaken, and the first letter of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first letter to the password is P, because that is the... This pen is out, I think. Give me 1 second. Because P is the first letter of the 8th word. Here we go. P. Next up, we want RN. That is Ruby Newton, I believe. Right here. The rule for Ruby Newton is 13.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Word is Ember. And we want the 5th letter, which is R. PR. Dodge is next. That's Roger, I believe. Dodge was his nickname. You have to do a little digging to figure that out. Here he is. Dodge, we want to have 6-3. 1, 2, 3. Ah, shit. Okay, so does the date count as a part of the thing? I don't think it does. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Side is the word, and the 3rd letter D. PRD. Okay. Up next, we want to pick up VT. That is Virginia Thornton. How is Virginia related to Jessalyn? An aunt, it would seem. Virginia and Luther. Oh, those are Wade's parents, aren't they? Just thought of that.
Virginia, my mother. Rest her soul.
Can you tell me anything about her?
Just that I miss her, and I always will.
2nd word, 4th letter, that's R. So I think we got PRDR. If I mess this up, I'm just going to get a spoiler for it. No peppers. I've done this game too many times to be punished for it. Lufrisa says Jackson also died before Clara's mother did, so if you believe in the theory, by that point, Clara is truly alone. Interesting. Alright, back to this. VT. Factory accident victims. So that's 54 souls. It's the first word, 5th letter. Y. Watch me just make like a really simple mistake in spelling, as I've been known to do. 1, 5. Yeah, okay. It's Y. Next up is Nana. Okay, this one is hard, actually, because you'd think it would be the grandmother, but we've already established that that was, grandma, because grandma is the grandmother. Nana is actually referring to Karenina Thornton, and that is a very obscure piece of information you find, that Karenina went by the nickname Nana in the book that was redacted about the factory accidents. The next passage is, in the morning, Karenina was the one who found them all. So, where's Karenina on this family tree? Oh, you know what? It might actually be that Karenina wasn't a member of the family. She was like a floor manager or something, and everybody liked her because she was so sweet. Maybe I'm making that up. It is Karenina, right?
Harper Stone.
Oh, look at this.
Harper.
Indeed. She ran away shortly after Charlotte died. Long enough that we thought we'd lost her too. One day she walked in the front door looking wild and thin as a spring sapling. Never said where she was. Her granddaddy was so mad he left the stone to remind her of what she'd put them through. She'd sit out there and read. Don't know if it was spite or if it made her feel at home. Knowing her, Probably both.
Harper moment. Theonomon, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. We're looking for Karenina's tombstone.
This blank one is my favorite.
Why is that?
Who doesn't want a celebrity in the family? Especially one that rubs all the wrong people the wrong way. The Gray Lady. In the Civil War, they say she was a spy, passing codes for the North. If you look, you can find some of her contraptions here. Her service gave the Thornton family this land.
Beast. Forget what the Gray Lady's actual name was, though. Okay, now where is Karenina, though? I might be, like, totally making this up. Maybe it's not Karenina at all.
Luther, my daddy. Mama called him the king of slamming doors. He had a hot temper, but a soft heart, and no mind for business. He wasn't intuitive. He brought me out here to the stones at night. Taught me how to open my eyes, shut up, and listen. You rest well, Daddy.
No. Wade has feelings after all. Okay, real talk, though. Maybe it's not Karenina. Give me 1 second to actually go take a look at that book. See if I was right or wrong. No, it's the wrong book. No, okay, Sarah. Is that who it was? Wait, no. That doesn't sound right. Oh god, what book is it? Which book am I looking for? Oh, here we go. Sarah, who had taken on the role of a caregiver once the factory moved onto the island, affectionately calling her Nana. So Sarah Thornton is the one that we want. I have no idea where I got the name Karenina, so just pretend that never happened. Beauregard. Sarah, here we go. Nana is 7'3". 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. R. It's our third R now. High-key worried that I'm messing something up. Luther Atchison, that's 2-5. Just looked at that stone. Atchison, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I. Alright. And the ghost. That would be Charlotte. Ouch. What did that say? 4, 5?
That's Charlotte.
Ah.
Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back. That's a sad inscription.
It was a sad time. None of us wanted to see her leave. We didn't expect it to become what it's become.
4-2 is what we need. That would be W. Alright. I'm like 90% sure I messed something up. And if that's the case, then we're going to use a little technique called Googling the answer. But we'll see. What I've got right here is PRDR YRIW. Oh, would you look at that? We got it. Okay, so I guess you don't count the dates as words. Alright, word. A lot of cool stuff in here, actually. First, let's go through Jesslyn's... Wait, no, this is Addison's phone. Is it? Wait, whose phone is this? I totally forget now.
I shouldn't make a call with
Okay.
Jesselyn's phone.
There you go, it's Jesslyn's phone. If it was Addison's phone, then we wouldn't be able to talk to her. Oh god, why didn't we call Addison yet? Ah, that's something huge I forgot to do. Okay, we're gonna do that immediately after. Okay, I got all the stuff. Any chance I change your mind? It'll be fun. It better be. Or what? I will reveal so much embarrassing personal information in my toast at your wedding. I'll just yell things out. You can't stop the A train once it's left the station. Do what you must. Here we get the sad stuff. Please come back. Jess, I don't know if you're okay or not, but I miss you. Please come home. Give me 1 second. My sister needs something. Yep.
Where 2 AA, AAA batteries are?
2 AAA batteries. Yeah, there's a box downstairs by like the tool cabinet that just has like 40 AAA batteries in it. They're all in like a tight package. Sorry about that. I do have a sister. That's a little known piece of the canon on Vote for Holt. She does not play Nancy Drew games though, so she might as well not exist, so don't worry. Did you get the invertebrates? Let's see. Oh, Kemasuk, welcome. Good to have you. I'm just gonna call you Shaggy. I'm I'm sorry. I'm just gonna mispronounce your name again. Let's see. No peppers, though. And do we have any Halloween plans? God, let me tell you some shit real quick. My Halloween plans, whatever they were gonna be, are just about dashed because I have a Russian online course that I take on Mondays and Wednesdays, and they are meeting between 6 and 8 p.m. on Halloween this Monday. It's the most garbage thing I've ever heard. And, like, everyone was just kind of rolling their eyes at the professor because it's the worst possible planning for the class to meet. But yeah, I'm expected to be there, and I don't know if I can risk the attendance points. So, Halloween's looking a little bit sparse this year. So that's why I'm playing Spooky Nancy Drew games instead.
Nancy.
Okay, I'm not telling her this yet.
Goodbye.
See you later, hon.
Let's call Addison. Beep. Boop. Oh, that's right, Bess is in this game. And Bonus Ned. And Savannah, we gotta call her too.
Hello?
Addison, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling to see if you can help me with something.
Is this about Jessalyn?
Yes?
I can't. I'm sorry.
The sooner we can find out what happened to her, the better her chances of survival.
Okay. I'll help with what I can.
Alright. Oh god, there's a lot. Let's try to do the important stuff.
How's Jessalyn's relationship with Clara?
Okay. Maybe a little strained.
How so?
Jess used to call her Chairman Mom. Behind her back, of course.
Do you think Clara could have anything to do with Jessalyn going missing?
I don't think Jess was afraid of Clara. But still, I can't say for sure.
Bedroom key is crossed out on the scavenger hunt. How about that?
The bedroom key is crossed out in the scavenger hunt.
Oh, pardon
Do
me
you know
real
where
quick.
it is?
Be right back.
No. Jessalyn must have found it. But I couldn't tell you where it is.
Sorry about that. My sister didn't know that I was actually live and not in the middle of my one and every other 100 occasion videos that I can just edit. Let's see. Do you know anything about Harper?
Do you know anything about Harper?
Just what I've heard from Jessalyn. Apparently she handed in her sanity card a while back. Jess said Clara was always worried Harper would return.
Why?
I think she was scared of her. She told Jess to call the police if she ever saw Harper.
Okay. Can you walk me through the night Jessalyn went missing?
Can you walk me through what happened the night Jessalyn went missing?
She was about to get married, and I think the pressure of it was getting to her. It was supposed to be a night of blowing off some steam. Jess always loved a good scare. She used to make me sneak into scary movies with her when we were kids. So, in a weird way, spending the night searching for a ghost sort of made sense for a bachelorette party. At first, it was really fun.
Oh,
We were
there
running
goes the
around
dog.
trying to scare ourselves silly. We were making these recordings like we were on a ghost hunter show. Then, things got strange.
What do you mean strange, though?
Is there anything you remember that might help me find Jessalyn?
No. Actually, wait. Hang on. Upstairs, there was this door.
Oh.
Jess was desperate to get it open.
Oh.
Between you and me, I was relieved that she couldn't figure it out.
Really? Why?
I could feel eyes on me all night long.
That doesn't really answer my question, but okay. Ariana in the chat is saying that she figured out where Karenina came from. It is the nickname of Charlotte and Harper's mother, and that you can find that out in a book in the upstairs floor. So thank you, Ariana.
What do you think of Colton?
I feel less crazy
What's
now.
to think? He's always been decent to me and Jess.
How was Jessalyn acting that night?
She was classic Jess for most of the night.
Classic Jess.
Then something happened?
Yeah, we were in the house and suddenly she just screams. And then she's nowhere to be found.
What happened?
I was alone in the house, jumping at every noise, too afraid to move. It felt like hours. Then she came back. She wouldn't say what had happened. She wouldn't even talk to me. She wanted to be left alone. She went downstairs, and that was that.
So let's just run over the basics real quick.
What were you doing at Thornton Hall that night?
A
scavenger hunt, but I don't know. There was something strange about it.
In what way?
Jess was looking for something toward the end of the night, kind of desperately. It stopped being fun. That's all I know.
And things got strange, you mentioned earlier.
You said things got strange. What did you mean?
It was her and me up in that freezing house, and I remember thinking, I'll never get to sleep. But then I started to feel fuzzy.
Fuzzy?
Carbon monoxide is an odorless drug.
Underwater or something. And I noticed Jess was gone again. I wanted to get up and find her, but I couldn't move. It was like this invisible hand was pinning me down. I heard a strange voice. It wasn't Jess. Then it was the morning. I was alone and Jess was gone.
Sophie Applegate says Colton is so a business major. I really, really agree with you.
You said you heard a voice.
Charlotte. I'm sure of it.
Did she say anything?
She sang. I only heard a little bit.
Okay. Are you a believer? Okay, this is some good dialogue.
Would you consider yourself a believer in the paranormal?
If you'd asked that last week, I would have made some crack about Bigfoot.
And now?
And now I'm going to say that I don't believe. Because I'm afraid if I let myself believe, I'll be opening a door that no one can close.
Underrated voice acting from Addison. I'm not going to ask this last part. I don't think we need to. Actually, no, I am going to ask it. That's how I soft-lock myself.
Did you notice any secret passages or tunnels while you were at the house?
No, but it was so drafty in there, it would surprise me if there weren't.
And that'll be all from you.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
All right. Before we rug pull Harper in the basement by telling everyone that she's down there, let's make sure we talk to her about everything we can. Also, I'm pretty sure I didn't look at everything there was to see in this basement. I kind of just glossed right over it. Who knows?
Hello.
Can you tell me a little more about Clara?
I could, but as a lover of the written word, I prefer show, not tell. So why don't you go ask her about her daddy?
There it is again.
What do you know about Clara?
She's cold. She's a cold person, nothing like Jessalyn. Ask her about Jessalyn. See how she reacts. Not like the caring mom she's pretending to be. Not if you really look.
Tell me more about your childhood.
Were you and Clara close as children?
I don't want to talk about it.
I'd really like to know. It might be important.
She could have been good to me. She could have been there when I needed someone, but she wasn't.
Okay, how about your other cousin?
What do you think of Wade?
The Wade man of Alcatraz. Don't trust him about a single thing in this living world.
All right, we gotta
The
ask
world
him
of
about
the
that.
Dead, he understands that.
The Wade man of Alcatraz. And lastly...
Tell me about Charlotte.
She was my big sister.
Do you really think she's...
I know.
How do you know?
No, no more. When Shaw died, that was the end of my family. I was left completely alone. All I have to call home are those memories. If I share them, they won't be mine anymore.
I feel like this isn't really your place to talk, Nancy. You losing your mom isn't quite the same as this woman whose life was completely destroyed. So, we'll back off a little.
I'm sorry I asked.
You just didn't know what you were asking.
I lost my mom when I was a girl.
Oh, there you go again.
Oh, then you must be an expert on everything.
But sharing my memories of her always made her seem closer, not further away.
You've seen her? What they've made her into? You think I want her closer? And people think I'm crazy. You're crazy.
Okay, that's about the most Harper note we can end on, so guess we'll go back to the surface now. Somebody's saying that they wish Thornton Hall was a movie and that they love this game so much. So let's go ahead and play the game we always do. If Ghost of Thornton Hall was to be made into a movie, who would play each of the suspects? Drop me some actor names. I'm trying to think. In the meantime, let's check up what's on with Wade.
Hi.
Oh, he seems pretty chipper. Let's ask him about tragic things, and oh my god, there is so much to ask him about.
Have you always been a ghost hunting enthusiast?
I'm not exactly enthusiastic about the dead, no offense meant. But yes, I do find it interesting.
Why?
Life is a quest for truth, is it not? And death has a way of stripping away all pretensions.
I love this guy.
That's pretty philosophical for a guy wearing boots.
Nancy, shut up.
You Northerners don't have a lock on big thinkers. We got plenty. Like Roscoe J. Redbrook and the Gimbaltucky Boys, and I dare you to say their lyrics don't equal those of the Greek poets. And we got that old guy with the white suit and the chickens.
The
Point
extra crispy
is,
kernel.
I like ghosts because they show me what is, not what I want to see. And wearing boots don't make you stupid.
Oh,
Makes
God.
you smart, if it's muddy.
I'm seeing Robert Pattinson for Colton and Angelina Jolie for Clara. Okay, this is kind of like the opposite direction of how Clara appears in the game. But I could almost see maybe a younger Kathy Bates as Clara. The southern drawl is definitely there.
Do you think that what happened to Charlotte was an accident?
Dunno.
All right.
The night
Fiona
before,
Munn,
I
you
saw her
win.
take off into the night holding this little package like it was precious to her.
Just, can I?
Look.
Okay, I don't want to interrupt this dialogue because it's good. Helena Bonham Carter for Harper. That would be excellent because that's literally just how she looks in half her performances. Except for the real crazy wiry hair.
On her face. I should have stopped her, said, "What is wrong?" Here, take this.
Is this Charlotte's?
Oh,
Yes,
that was sudden.
Do you know what this is? Can you tell me what it's for?
maybe that's enough for now.
Helena Bonham Carter for Harper and Charlotte, says Shaggy. Oh, God. Would it be like Jack and Jill where Adam Sandler plays both roles and they just cut the camera? Oh, boy.
Is it true that you have a questionable past?
Spill the tea, Wade.
You asking if I really went to jail? Yes, I advise against it.
Why?
It's not a fun place and they don't let you leave.
No, I mean, why did you go to jail?
I know what you meant. I took a tour of the seasons. My debt is paid, that's all.
Okay, this is the nice question, or the more polite one, I guess.
Was it something that would make you a danger to someone like Jesselyn?
Get this straight, girl. I never hurt no one in my life. Now go. Go on, get.
He's denying the Discord mod allegations. Let's ask about Charlotte.
What can you tell me about Charlotte?
Charlotte was something special. Just like our Jesselyn. She had the most beautiful voice. When she sang, it was like sunlight busting through fog.
Sounds like you were close.
She was the talented one of the bunch. You can still hear her sing if you stop to listen in the quiet, dark places.
Amanda is saying, cast the guy from Haunting of Hill House as Wade, the brunette guy. I started Hill House, but never finished it, so... Damn it, I'm not sure who you're talking about. More questions.
What happened to Charlotte and Harper's parents?
Plane crash.
Seems like there's a lot of misfortune in the family.
Bad blood brings bad luck.
You're gonna have that.
How did you meet Savannah?
We went to the same bookstore.
You don't seem like the type.
I'll take that as a compliment and an insult.
How long ago was this?
A while. Gone now. It was a little old dark place. Carried these musty old books. Stuff that didn't exist anywhere else.
What kind of stuff?
All sorts.
Woof.
But I was there researching our family. Savannah had this way of reading, like there was something she needed to know real bad. One day I finally asked, "What is it you need to know so bad?" You know what she said?
What?
Nothing. She handed over the book she was reading and walked out. At first, I'm feeling a touch rejected. But then I look at the book.
Oh my God.
What was
wait.
the book?
That was the crazy thing. It was the Thornton family book of names. Births, deaths, marriage, and so on, going way back.
Why would she have that?
Why, indeed. I had to know. Took me some doing, but I tracked her down.
This is really gonna date me as a Zoomer, but what about oh my gosh, I feel like such a fake fan. I don't even know what her name was in real life. The Tori Vega from Victorious Justice from Nickelodeon. Was her real name Tori Vega in real life, or was that her name in the show? No, that was probably her name in the show. God, she has like 3 different names across that IP. I don't even know.
You don't seem like a bad guy. Can you tell me why you ended up in jail?
You really want to know?
I do.
Then listen. I don't care if you believe me, but keep this to yourself.
Okay.
I wasn't close to the company then. Still ain't, but I heard through a friend of the guy down the way. You know how it goes. I heard that our processing plant in town was up to its old tricks, hiring people who couldn't afford to quit and treating them beyond bad, locking them in to meet quotas and such. I asked Clara. She denied, naturally. But it made her so mad, I asked.
Such a beast
I had
monologue.
to go check it out myself. I went in the middle of the night, and right away I saw it was true. The exit was padlocked, right in plain view of the world, and no one cared.
Yeah, that's illegal.
I broke in, that's true. I was furious. I broke one of the big machines, that's true too.
Slay.
So there it is. I stood up, and boy, did I get knocked down.
You must be pretty mad at Clara.
You don't even know the half of it.
Okay, Chad is telling me that apparently Victoria Justice's name in real life is Victoria Justice, and Tori Vega was the name of the character on Victorious. How is somebody just named Victoria Justice? Is that, like, her real name or her stage name? Gosh, Oh, we should have asked this like a million years ago.
Do you have a key to the crypts?
Sorry.
Okay, maybe it wouldn't have gotten us anywhere.
So you met Savannah because she was trying to find Charlotte's ghost?
One of those people who met her was Savannah. Ask her, and maybe she'll tell you about it. After that, she became obsessed with Thornton Hall. We got to know each other. I fell for her like a Black Tuesday banker.
That's a Wadeism.
In the end, the landing was just as rough.
You're researching the family. Why is that?
You said you were researching the family. Why?
After Charlotte died, that's when something I always knew came out shining so bright, I finally had to admit it. Long as it's been growing, the Thornton family tree's been split down the middle. The evil roots always trying to strangle out the good. I used to think I was on the side of good.
And now?
What do you think?
I mean, he's totally a good guy, but, like, what does he do if I say maybe you're not? He's a good guy. I can't do that to him.
I think you are.
Don't be so sure.
All right, just shoot me down like that. I'm trying to be nice to you. I met your deranged cousin.
I met Harper.
Don't talk nonsense.
I did.
Oh.
I can prove it. She's down under the house.
Now that would ruin Claire's day. I'm gonna go get her.
I forgot
I
that this
swear,
triggered this.
Harper was there.
Nancy, I've got enough to deal with. Stop playing games, or I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Wow, Wade in the house. I like how Wade said nothing could get me to go back into that house, except for tormenting his cousin. That's so true to his character. Bravo. Okay, well, Harper is gone now, though. Does that mean that we can, like, look at anything new down here? Nothing new? Okay. Alright, that is pretty funny, Shaggy. He says IRL names can be pretty crazy. And
Looks
then,
like it's missing a piece.
points to his, I don't know, I suppose it wouldn't be appropriate of me to just dox somebody on stream, but if your username is your real name, then, you know, what can you do? Oh, hey, it's the thing! There it goes. What did the community decide that is? That's a Mr. Skin Bag or something? God. All the spooky stuff is happening now. Okay, it's just a non-stop onslaught of spooky stuff now.
That sounds like it's coming from upstairs.
Rip bitrate. Did my latency take a dive or something? New letter. There once was a ghost who could only write notes. She lived in the walls and loved to float. She stood in the waves when you stepped off your boat. She skipped through the graves and to you she wrote. Push glass vessels and find me in below. Okay, this is a good logic puzzle, but it would probably be better if I didn't just remember that the answer was Billy O. So, yeah, there you go. Let's see. We got that now. Is there another spooky event when I... Yes, there is. Clock. Mega spooky. That's actually probably the creepiest haunting in the game, if you ask me. I think the hallway is the real spooky one with the singing. All right, Billio time. No, I'm gonna go with the Billio. I was gonna say I might be missing some
I
dialogue.
need to follow the instructions from the note.
So it's alphabetical. So B, C, D, E, F, G, I, H, K, L, B, C, D, E, M, N, O. Oh, is it something entirely different on Senior? Or did I just get it wrong? Wait. No, I just don't know how letters work. I forgot what M was, okay. B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Nope, nope, undo the... I forgot the E. That was Bilo. F, G, H... I'm tripping this up so hard now. Oh my god. Ghost note. I. L. E. O. Are you serious? Am I still oh, okay. It's a different word on Senior. Okay. Let's solve the puzzle the way it's meant to be intended then. Alright. It's different on Senior. Yes, I see people saying that now. C before I before K. So C-I-K could appear in the right order. N is immediately before B. So we're going to see NB. F is neither the first nor the fourth. K after N. Okay, so if K is after N, then C and I are before that too. So I'm just going to go ahead and write down C, I, K, N, B. Because we know that that's going to happen. I is third. Okay, so right now I have that written as second. So what letter am I missing that's the first one? C before I before K. What is before C? N before B. K is after N. Ooh, I got that backwards. Wait. Yeah, okay, so it's gonna be... No, wait, that is tricky. Dang it, Thornton Hall. Okay, so if K is after N, but N is immediately before B, how can I be third? Okay, I'm thinking too hard about this now. F is neither first nor fourth. Okay, I'm going to say it's C, F, then I. Then before K, it has to be N. K after N. Yeah, okay, so... And N is immediately before B. So C, F, I, N, B, K. I think that's it. Sefimbiga. Puzzle has C, K, and N, and you're like Billio. Yeah, you got me there, Shaggy. Oh, Prime Minister Snooping's in the house. Fresh out of the pumpkin patch. Nice. Alright, let's give this a try and see if I got it. Oh. C. F-I. N-B-K. Yeah. Let's go. Zero spoilers. I'm different. Okay. This takes me under the porch, right? Right underneath Colton.
What was I supposed to think? One day you were just gone.
I'd better listen.
Lexi.
Max
And
in
I
here
hope you
too now.
understand how much that makes me hate you right now.
We out here bashing on Lexi. Is that all? All right. A phone. Or wait, no, it's a little like tiny camera. William Thornton. Piece of dirt that's like right behind me, I think. Crypt. Oh, that's the column in front of the house. That's a barrel in the cellar. So there's something behind that. And a secret path behind the shrubbery. Very interesting. Okay, that repeats us. We'll take that with us.
This looks like one of the pictures from Jesselyn's camera. There must be something hidden here.
There must be. Let's open it up. Oh, but I don't have the key though, do I? No, I don't. Alright, time for a Lily Tomb of the Lost Queen moment.
What's happening?
Wait, no, she's not here.
I better get some rest.
Nancy's gonna fall
No
asleep.
offense, but you sound really tired.
Been burning the midnight oil at both ends?
Feels like it. I must have slept through the day. But I still feel exhausted.
Maybe you should pace yourself a bit.
I know. Wait, hang on.
Hang on. Why? Is there a ghost?
No, I see something. Call you
Shaggy,
back
Sarah,
later.
stop bullying me. Okay? Just because I called it a point-and-shoot camera doesn't mean that's not what it is. Nancy, a flower is a joy when it thrives, a burden when death arrives. Gather your dried petals where immortality resides. Place a flower where she stands before the stone turns to dust. She will tell you what she can, away and back to earn her trust. Okay, very cool. Hey, I just remembered that we didn't actually listen to the audio recordings on Jesselyn's phone. And there's some interesting stuff in there. Let's pull these open.
Addie, come here quick. I see something. Seriously?
No offense, but I just spent the night with your boyfriend.
What's happening? I'm just practicing. You are such a brat. Shh, not falling for it again. No, Addie, I'm serious. Listen. Footsteps. I don't hear them. Maybe it was the wind.
Spooky.
That is not the title of this program. Oh, and I suppose you have a better name? With this ring? The Dead. No, that's weird, and you're weird for saying it. We're using mine.
Addison's calling you
I'm
cringe, Jesselyn.
Tara Thornton, and I'm Addison Abomination Hammond. And this is Ghost Talker Tours. This week, we're creeping into Thornton Hall, the most haunted place in the known universe. Children around here grew up in fear of the dreaded Charlotte Thornton, also known as my cousin. We're here to find... Oh, that is a spider! It is in my hair! I don't even want to be alive anymore! Please just kill me! Got it! Look there. There it goes! Well, on the bright side, we can check spiders off the list. That was a black widow! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Probably just gave it the scare of its life.
Just don't mess with
It's not
black
going to
widows.
bother us. It's her or me. I just dropped her.
Hello. Interesting.
Over the floorboards. Let's just grab it in the AM, unless you want to go one-on-one with our little friend down there.
All right. I think that's all we need from this, but there's still some spooky stuff we can find as we keep going.
The serpent rests in the center on the two handles. I think I know what that's about.
Jack, welcome back from the store.
Buddy system! Jess, where are you going? I know you're freaking out. I promise this will be quick. Are all of those coffins occupado? I gotta go outside. Just 2 seconds. There's some sort of message in the window. Yeah, I know. It says, this building is for dead people only.
Fionamon says, God, she's me with the spider. Yeah, I think we've all been Addison with the spider at one time or another. I've been Addison with, like, a mosquito.
Jess? Jesselyn? This isn't funny. Where are you? Jessie? I don't want to be alone. Please stop, please. Please come back. This isn't funny. I'm too scared.
And finally, a very strange moment where Jesselyn reappeared after disappearing.
Jess, if this is a prank, it's not funny. Not funny. Jess, you're really scaring me. Say something. I said leave me alone. Now!
Okay, so we gathered some valuable information from that, paramount of which being something was dropped on the floorboards in this room. Gee, I wonder which floorboard it could be. Maybe this one. Oh, shit! Nancy, that still is a Black Widow. You should probably, like, not just stand here. That'll kill
This
you.
looks like some sort of code.
Okay. This is a pretty cool puzzle, actually. I think we want to spell out yellow first. I've killed a lot of time messing this up before. No, I don't want to. I reset. I messed it up already. Draw a path to spell the name of one of the 4 colors seen. So I think we want to do yellow first. Okay, yeah, I see it. Y-E-L-L-O-W, and then right down to the asterisk. Not wasting any time with this one. And then draw a path through all the squares of the color that was spelled out on the first board. So now we gotta hit all the yellow ones, and I do remember that I don't think there's any, yeah, there's no consequence to going through letters that aren't yellow. Oh, I messed that up. Okay, yeah. Reset. I can kind of cheat through this because I remember that it spells out Ethel's grave in the end. So now I know we need the E next. Then we want to get the L and then the S. Yeah, this isn't bad. Ethel's. Fun puzzle. They should have brought this one back. Ethel's grave.
Ethel's grave. It must be tied into that picture in the corner somehow.
Spider jump scare hit chat pretty hard. They weren't ready for that one. Alright. Ethel is Ethel May Newton. And I believe that there is a grave that says May Newton.
Found a way.
Oh, you're still arguing? It's been a full day.
Lexi, I know you still care about me. I want to see you when this is all over. I know. All I said is I want to see you.
Holton, you are the most
Why
mid
did you
character in
pick
this
up the
game.
phone?
I just called him Holton.
Just
Forget
see
I did
me.
that.
It sounds like he's talking to Lexi.
Hey. Did you listen in on my call?
No.
Who is Lexi?
Damn it, Nancy.
What are you talking about?
The girl you were on the phone with?
You don't know what you heard. You understand me?
I think she is someone important to you.
I don't want to talk about it.
Your fiancé is missing, and the way you're talking to this Lexi...
You want a conversation? Fine. I love Lexi. I want to spend my life with her.
Pause.
You're engaged.
That was based on a lie. Clara, my parents, even Jessalyn. They were all in on it.
Jessalyn? Are you sure?
She'd have to be. I mean, I haven't considered that she might not be yet. Before Jess and I got together, I was with Lexi. Until one day she called and said it was over. She wouldn't even see me. Then, she was gone. And now I find out. My parents pushed her away, and Clara pushed me and Jess together. Mom and Dad wanted a piece of the Thornton fortune, and Clara wanted a piece of the Birchfield influence. So excuse me for being conflicted.
So it was
I want
political.
Jessalyn safe, but
I still don't understand what's going on. Why are you here?
to try to forget something.
Forget what?
I guess it must have worked.
Okay, I see the chat has just found Holton and did not forget it like I ordered them to. Nope, that didn't happen.
Is it safe to assume you had second thoughts about the wedding?
I never said that.
True, but you implied it. You said, trust me, everyone does.
I know. I remember it like it was just moments ago.
He's like picking up on how unnatural the flow in a lot of these talks are.
Why is Lexi so important?
I've always felt a little out of step with the world. When I met Lexi, it's like everything snapped into place.
That's so cool, Tolton.
I don't know how else to put it.
And it wasn't the same with
This guy
Jessalyn?
has the Ryan Gosling
I do love
drive
her.
jacket. I know he has
But
it.
not in the way I tried to. Jess is my best friend, and always will be. If she ever comes home, and if she ever forgives me.
So you don't think she's coming back?
You don't think Jessalyn's coming back, do you?
What are you implying?
Nothing. Just observing.
You want to know the truth so bad? Yeah, I'm afraid she's never coming back. Happy?
Oh, okay, great. He just missed us. I was about done talking with him.
I'd better copy this design.
Nancy just gonna pull up some paper and pen. Okay, got it. Snake sketch. People are saying that this is actually the grave of Ethel Bosany, Jane Pemberton's tutor. Yeah, that'd be quite tragic. I definitely wouldn't be happy if she died or anything. She didn't give me several heart attacks. What do we even do with this grave? No, that's Ruby Newton.
This must be Ethel's grave.
So what do we do, Nancy? Is it with this down here? Okay, I remember. This has to do with something later on. Oh, we can interact with this thing now, but we need a rose first. Now, how does one
Still haven't done that.
get in there? Oh, I remember now. We want to go through the bushes. That's what's next up.
This looks like the picture from the camera.
It's almost like it was taken standing at this position with the exact orientation. And what do you know? Nancy just melts right through a wall. Time check real quick. We just hit 8 p.m. in my Eastern Standard Time. I know, Mountain Gang must be seething right now. But I'm probably going to call it another 30 minutes to an hour tonight. I doubt we'll beat the game. No, I'm certain we're not going to beat the game tonight. But I probably will pick this up tomorrow or the next day. And, let's see, Kaylee comes back to town, so maybe she'd actually like to play it with me. She and I did this game a long time ago, and I'm looking for a reason to replay it. So, Spooky House. Oh, shit. Oh, great. Kaylee just joined chat.
That wasn't just my imagination.
Okay. Spooky shit going on. Now what all can we do in... Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is where, this is the room where Charlotte died. This is the ballroom that burnt down, Carrie style. And there's a shrine to her. Oh, that's so sad. So is this supposed to be, I mean, I'm guessing that this is a picture of a fan. But is it supposed to be Clara or Charlotte before she died? Is this Wade as a kid? Please tell me that this is Wade as a 13-year-old wearing a fedora. Head canon, that's what this is. No, regular canon. That is Wade wearing a fedora. Film reel right here. Cool, cool. We can take that back and hit the old silent mementos on that. Yeah, I think that's about all there is in here. But I remember now that there is a fountain puzzle out here. Yeah, this thing.
The numbers along the edges should help me
this
arrange
puzzle.
the tiles correctly.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna... Oh, God. I shouldn't, but I think I am gonna do this real quick. I suck at this puzzle because I always go for the half-assed solution that then doesn't work and then assume that I can't solve it yet. Arrange the color pairs, orange and blue, along the sides, indicate how many of that color are corresponding in each row. 2 squares of the same color can't be directly next to each other. Okay, that's the part that always messes me up. So, I just need to fill out all these requirements. It's kind of like nanograms. Oh, but it's so hard. So let's finish up the things we know to be true. Like that. Here's another 4-4 down here. You know, this is a good puzzle. I'm just, like, pissing myself over how much I hate it. I should just get over it and solve it. Okay. Now we're going to enter the territory where we have to start Xing some things out. All the 4-4s have been met. Ooh, this one should be easy. We need 4 blues and 3 reds. Uh-oh. That's, Oh, we can just X this out. Okay, that fixes the problem. We need 2 blues in this row. So that's just going to be this one right here. Another X out right there. We need 1 more red and 1 more blue here, so it's just going to be one of these. But which one is the best complement? This column just needs 1 more red, so how about right there? Then we'll X that out, and this out. Holy shit! That is record time for me. I have... Blind, that puzzle probably takes me at least 15 minutes. And that's not accounting for, like, the rage quits and, like, backing away and jumping right back into it. Oh my god. Fionamon saying off topic, but is there a Voverholt Discord? Yeah, there is. There's a link to it in literally every single video except the one you're watching right now. So if you just click on our most recent upload, it should be the first thing in the description. And it shouldn't ever expire. I know there used to be problems where it would expire after like 7 days. I think we have an eternal link up now. Drop by sometime. It's a fun place. We have channels for everything from talking about how much we hate Ransom of the Seven Ships in Mid to talking about why we like Ransom of the Seven Ships in Mid and getting into fights over it. Alright. Wow, that was a huge time saver. I lose so much time to that puzzle. And we got a snake plate for it. Hype. Wait, I'm remembering now that there's stuff in here I'm missing, isn't there?
There's something down there.
Yeah, that's it. That would be the key to the crypt. The reason I came here. Hit it with the old apple picker.
Got it.
And we're good. Alright, now we can go to the crypt. Start shoving the snake plate into things. Oh, look at that. We just hit 41 concurrent viewers. That's pretty high for a measly Ghost of Thornton Hall stream. Thanks, gang. Good to have you. Forgot this shit.
You. I had to come out here because of you.
I still don't understand why you're hiding.
You don't know who these people are. You think you know who to trust, but you don't.
I trust Wade, that's for damn sure.
I trust them far more than you.
Your funeral. You can tell them where I am, but I will always be one step ahead of you.
Because I'm
always
right behind you. Let's see. Oh yeah, if people aren't aware, Kaylee is, yes, my girlfriend, and she is currently in the chat. We've actually got a couple of playthroughs on the channel where she and I do. I mean, I've already played all the games, but she's done blind playthroughs with me where I just kind of give her the reins and then like slowly squirm in my seats while she's messing with puzzles
Get out of there.
that I know too well. But yeah, Kaylee's fun. Great part of the channel. And she does all my thumbnails too. Mad props to Kaylee. We can't actually do anything in here until she leaves, right?
You're looking for something in here, aren't you?
Keep your voice down. Do you want me to be found?
Harper, my beloved little rat.
No.
Then shh. Use your inside of a crypt voice.
She's so fine. Wow.
Get away.
No.
Get away.
You get away. I need to get all this stuff in here.
Get away.
I should have just told her that I was going to kick her out.
Can't do that right now.
Get away.
Damn it, Harper. Some of my favorite puzzles are in there, too. Wade, your crazy cousin's back in the
Hi.
crypt now.
I swear, Harper was there.
I told you. Life don't play by the rules here.
Oh, come on.
Anyways, if she was, she ain't now.
Well, damn.
Did Clara get along with Charlotte and Harper when she was younger?
They all got along famously. Until the night of the fire.
What exactly happened?
Charlotte was getting ready for her big 21st birthday ball. And at the last minute went off to what is now the ruins. No one knows what started the fire.
After that, what about Clara and Harper?
Clara grew up pretty fast, but Harper, she got lost in that night and never got found.
Nice. Very cool.
What did you mean about the family being split in two?
You wouldn't know by looking around here.
Get away.
Seeing the state we're in, but we're loaded.
What's that have to do with anything?
The Thornton family bought its money with blood, and not always our own.
And you think one part of the family had more to do with this than the other?
I don't speak ill of the dead, especially not when they're staring up at the soles of my boots. Look around. You'll see.
Oh, what a redundant question at this point.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't need belief.
Why not?
Because he is a ghost,
I have
Nancy.
proof.
This is Bruce Willis right here.
EVP. Here's some creepy things from time to time. Check it out whenever you want, if you got the nerve.
What made you call Savannah?
Jessalyn didn't run away, and she wasn't kidnapped.
What happened to her then? She spontaneously combust?
Savannah seemed to think you'd be disappointed she didn't come here. Any reason why?
Savannah's talking to you about me?
Yeah, she's helping me with the case.
Don't suppose you could give me your number?
Oh, Savannah, you're about to get doxxed.
Sure. It's 404-555-4478.
Fiona Mall, thanks for hanging.
Just
Have
so
a good
you
one.
know, she's gonna be mad at you for giving me this number. She'll get over it.
Why? What are you gonna do?
Do? Nothing. Back long time ago, we, she and I were something of a couple.
Sus.
Long time ago. Been a long time since we talked.
Hey, can we have that number back, actually, Wade?
I'd better get going.
Adios.
Alright, let's go tell Clara that, Queen Harper is back in the crypt now, because I just need her to leave.
I do not care if she's an adult.
Oh
She's
my gosh,
daughter.
Nancy, you aren't even
She
trying to
was-
eavesdrop on people.
She's not a runaway. She'd never do that to us. No, no, no. It's not cold feet. It's not running away. Someone took her. She is in danger out there. Do something.
She sounds pretty upset.
I bet she's on the phone with the police then. Hey, bestie.
Nancy.
Oh god, the conversations are stacking up.
Can you tell me a little about Harper? It seems like you two really didn't get along.
She blamed me for what happened to Charlotte.
Blamed you?
Blamed
On
you?
some level, she was convinced it was me.
What?
I let it go at first.
That's crazy.
She was just torn to shreds about the whole thing. But the more time went by, the more disturbed she got. She was obsessed with the idea that I had stolen part of Charlotte's locket.
What kind of locket?
I never figured out what she was talking about. One night, she followed me out onto the widow's walk. When I got near the railing, she pushed, and I fell. By the time I got out of the hospital, she was gone. I can't say I wasn't relieved.
Oh, that's crazy. Ooh, I've never actually had this dialogue, so I usually just go ahead and play the reel without her consent.
I found a reel of film you might want to see. Do you have anything to play it with?
There's an old projector somewhere.
Why would you think she'd want to see it?
Colton thinks he was forced into the relationship with Jesselyn.
Forced? Please. Jessie's a gem. Any man be lucky to get the time of day from her. Don't tell a soul about this, but Colton, he's got problems. Nothing big, so don't go jumping to conclusions. But his parents told me right away he's always struggled a little. He's a smart boy, but these fits of paranoia take hold of him now and again.
Did that ever worry you, considering he was dating your daughter?
A mother always worries. I'm not saying Colton is crazy. I'm saying give him some space. He's had his troubles.
Do we tell her we saw her crazy cousin or her dead cousin first? Let's go crazy, then dead.
Harper really was down there. I'm not making things up.
What do you want from me?
Nothing. I just want to find Jesselyn, like you.
Then no more games now, okay?
I'm telling the truth.
Nancy, enough. Just go away.
Okay, be aware my mom just got home, and she has a ritual where every time she comes to the door, she starts shouting with the dog in, like, excitement. So you're probably about to hear about a loud muffled barking. Be warned. Back to the mystery.
Still have to do
Hey,
that.
look at that. We got one thing checked off on the task list. Let's go.
Can't check that off yet.
Clues on the camera, though, is not done. Harper, are you still out in the place? Because, like, I'd really appreciate it if you scrammed. Harper, are you in that coffin by any chance? That's spooky. Alright, well, she's gone. Hi, Mom. Hi, dogs. I love how Clara acts oblivious. Let's see. Okay, people are saying I should probably try to link the Discord. I would, but I don't want to derail the stream. The Discord isn't going anywhere, so I encourage you... Here, I can probably just put a link to it in chat off my phone. But first, now we can actually look around in this place. So,
That looks important.
let's see. First up, we have another sketch. This is the bird sketch.
Violent outburst?
Violent outburst? That's so unlike Harper. She's not delusional at all. Okay, so this is about how... What? Big, scary attack happened at the funeral for Charlotte. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to get that link real quick. Actually, no, it won't even let me because of the weird configuration on my phone. Alright, forget it. Discord. It's the first thing in the link of any video, but no worries. We got a rose, so now we can do that one puzzle now.
If I can match the colors on the sides of each piece, I should be able to get this back in order.
I love these colors. It's very Mardi Gras. Let's see. Now, what am I gonna do first? It's I can just cheat a little bit. I know that it spells out Beauregard in the end, so we'll just do it like this. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Where's the blue one with an E? Maybe it's not an E. Maybe it's like that. Okay, this is actually harder when you try to use the letters, so I'm just gonna do it the way that it's supposed to be done. Okay. Everything with the wire over it is held in place. So that makes things a little bit easier. There's no, like, manual rotate. It only flips when you hover or something that it's applicable to. So that's also pretty helpful. Where is all this gonna go? This actually feels like it is much more difficult on Senior. Great. We do a little trolling like this, and now Shaggy spams Andrew. Oh god, I sometimes when I'm having a bad day, I just remember that I reserve the right to just ping everyone in the Discord and then restrain myself from doing it. Okay, that looks good. And then there we go. That's a sharp and dapper looking top corner. Okay, what can I even put here with the orange that will still look good? Is it just the one? Okay, that's probably it. Yes, because now this corner works well too. I'm gonna say that these two are actually switched. So let's find a green and a red. No, not quite. For those who are asking, the Discord is just like a big chat room where fans of the channel can meet up and talk. It's free. There's no need to drop in. There's no pressure or anything. Just a fun place if you want to stay in tune about what's going on the channel. Sometimes we play games together. It's not like a Patreon or anything, if that's what you're asking, because we don't really do like donations or anything. The channel is entirely just my hobby. I like making videos. I'm going to school for it, and this is a fun way to keep myself sharp with editing software. Wow, I'm really sucking at this. We decided that that stays there. What's got blue on it? Is it just gonna be blank? I feel like there's a letter in that square. Okay, maybe that one. That makes... No, because it has to have orange. Okay, so it's gonna be orange and blue. Damn, this is like the easiest one. Why does it take me so long to figure it out? Orange and blue. No, not that. No, wrong order. There it is. That's got to be it. Okay. No, I need purple and purple. This one? Okay, that's it. That's probably it. More purple. Can I get an orange and green? Yeah, it looks good. Going to school mainly for a post-production degree, which is hopefully just going to qualify me for any level of video post-production work, anywhere between sound design to VFX art. Although I'm kind of hoping I don't end up in the field of VFX art because I'm in that class right now and it's really not my thing. But who knows? Maybe I'll get better at it. That's why I'm going to school in the first place. Okay. What doesn't fit? This blue sure doesn't. I feel like all the letters are going to have to be upright and not backwards. That's probably where that's going to go. The D would go down here, wouldn't it? Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's smoothing out. We're almost there. B-E-A... Okay. Maybe I want to switch some of these around. Okay. I'm gonna say that green goes there. That's official. This purple has to go here. That might as well go there. Now I need something with red. There we go, that's nice. Now a blue. This is a tricky one here. I need... Is it this one? Oh, that's totally it, yeah. Alright, what's missing? It's gotta be something really small. This piece up here. I need a blue, red, and... Why do I feel like... Oh, it's these pieces. These are the problems. Or were they not? What's still a problem? Nancy does say something when I get this right. Does she? Orange. There's an orange here that doesn't belong. Oh, that's real hard to see. Okay. How am I gonna do that? Oh, shit. That's a hard one. I'm looking for something with orange and green. Is it this? If it's that, then I'm gonna have to change a lot of stuff around. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my fate. Okay.
Beauregard.
Okay, it was much easier than I thought it'd be. Whew. Okay, yeah, just so you guys are aware, your comments are like 30 seconds behind because there's stream latency. So sometimes you're just gonna have to suffer for 30 seconds while you comment something incredibly obvious I'm missing. My apologies for that. But, we did it. Puzzle's done. We're good. Hooray. Now, I will say, I suck at knowing what coffin I'm supposed to do what in, so I usually just trial and error those. Real quick, though, let's go ahead and leave this, Rose here. She's doing the creepy thing again. You're supposed to drop that. Andrew says it well. It is moments like these that I want to take the mouse and do it myself. Well, unfortunately, I think Mixer got bought out, but they had a cool feature where you could share your mouse or your controller with your streamer. Let's see. Vent is locked up tight. All right, let's just try to crack some of these open. We only have the snake plate, is that right? Okay, so the snake plate is going to open one of these. There's probably a clue somewhere as to which one it opens. Oh, but I don't feel like going out to find it. So, wait, star plate? Oh, this one's already got a plate in it. Nice. But do we have a star sketch? We don't. But I know where to find it. Okay, now I know what to go do. So we're going to go back to the house. Is it possible to fix the latency? Maybe, but I don't really want to test my Wi-Fi because the last time I tried doing that, the stream lagged really badly. And we got more eerie singing upstairs. Woohoo! We are secrets, we are lies. Through the walls, fix your eyes. Up the tunnels you must seek. The hidden ways he does sneak. Make haste, doomed girl. Do not delay. Something, 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 or he'll get away. Okay, well, Harper is only human. She's not a complete rhyme god. Let's see. Oh, I'm going the place the wrong way. I wanted to go down to the projector and play that movie that we were telling Clara about and hyping up. This isn't going to be traumatic or anything. Boop.
Why would you play that? Turn it off now!
Spooky.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you with the movie.
I know, but just give me a minute. Seeing that just, well, it made my head hurt worse. I keep seeing it when I close my eyes.
Man, I do feel bad for Clara in moments like this. Would you give me just 1 minute? My family just got home from an event, and I believe they've forgotten that I am live, so I just want to make sure that they're not going to interrupt anything. Just 1 second. Alright, I promise that's the last one. Must have taken separate cars. Everyone came home at different times. Alright, so, investigate the location that was spliced into the film.
Still have to do that.
That was footage of the infamous Charlotte's 21st birthday. I think it was the 21st. Oh, okay, there's Charlotte again. Why don't we just ask her?
What happened?
All right, we're in the hole, aren't we?
If I can stack enough things together, maybe I could climb up to that wallpaper.
Oh no, we're not even in the hole. We're just still on the ground. Nancy just blacked out, as Nancy does. All right. That thing's gone. Is there a way that I could theoretically balance this perfectly on end? I'll bet there is if I was really careful. No? Okay. I'll just do it the safe, boring way. One rectangle at a time. And then octagons and triangles when that gets too easy. Actually, this might be all I need. How many of these do I have?
This must be about that star sketch. I should copy the image down.
Is V4H even 21? No, Charlotte is older than me. Julian's 21 though. Julian could not be here today. Excuse me, I have to step out of the way before I die.
Whoa, that was close.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to wrapping up Deadly Device with Julian because we're really close to the end now. What next? We've got the star sketch. We'll take it over to the star crypt and see what that gives us. This one, right? Kaylee, look away. I know you're in tangram addiction recovery. God. For real, Kaylee, some puzzles when I played these games with Kaylee would annoy her. And she'd get like a little ragey. But oh my god. She went ballistic for tangrams. She loved these so much and would be like frothing at the mouth whenever the tangram puzzles popped up. How do I... Oh, that's not the right coffin. It's just the plate. Dang it. Alright, we're gonna do some trial and error then. But yeah, Kaylee would finish a tangram puzzle and just go, okay, when's the next one? When's the next tangram, Jamie? I need it right now. Man. Yep, that's a bust right there. Oh, it's the way it goes. Honestly, chat, Yeah, you know what? I will be accepting hints on this one. Feel free to comment which coffin I'm supposed to be putting these into, because I know. Wait, I'm being stupid, aren't I? There was a thing on the wall that told me, wasn't it? Where was it? 2 handles pull out the box to which the star belongs. From the middle it shines, rising above them all. So it's got 2 handles and it's in the middle. Okay. And it's above them all, so maybe that means top shelf. Okay. See, if you use your head, you can figure out puzzles. I'm gonna say it's this one. Star plate. Doot. Doot. And time. I'm the best. Okay, what does that give me?
A locket. I should hold on to this.
The locket that we heard so much about? Interesting. Now, who is this? Could this be the Jackson Thornton we heard so much about that we are grave robbing now? Part of me wonders if it is. Alright. By this rationale, the snake plate column should have another hint for us, shouldn't it? First of its kind across the bottom. Alright. Shouldn't be hard. Do we have any other plates? I don't think we do. Oh, but we can pick one up right now, can't we?
This should come in handy.
Yeah, the flower sketch. Okay, first of its kind across the bottom is the snake. I'm gonna say it's this one. Even though they're all kind of their own kind. Or maybe it means that double handle one, and I'm just tripping. Nope, that's not it. Take the snake plate. Okay. Chugging right along. There we go.
A
Another
missing piece. Now this key should work.
Oh boy. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I know what's coming now, don't I? We haven't got the flower plate left yet. Alright, yeah, let's go do it. This is the key that opens the door at the end of the hall. Kaylee 2, directed by John Landis. Chat, what are you talking about? Why are we talking about sequels to Kaylee now? Oh, there goes the shadow haunting. Spooky. Alright. This thing right here. If you thought preparing a key that was split into 2 pieces was bad to open this door,
I'm going to need to find something that will explain this.
just you wait. Oh, we don't actually have the
I'm going to need to find something
pieces
that will
yet.
explain this.
We find that in a coffin, don't we? Ah, Clara.
I saw Charlotte, and she looked mad.
Welcome
Are you
to the
sure
club.
it was Charlotte and not someone dressed up like her?
She walked right through the wall, and she told me something only I could possibly know.
What?
I said, it's something only I could possibly know.
I saw Charlotte too. How about that?
I saw Charlotte.
Pretty scary, isn't it?
Yeah, you could say that. Still, there must be some sort of explanation.
You might be right. Just
what?
I don't know. This old house is playing tricks on my head.
Isn't it doing that to all of us? Oh, hey, more father talk. Awesome.
Can you tell me anything about your father that might be relevant?
Why would you ask me about my father?
You know, no stone unturned, pursue all angles.
I don't believe you. Fine. I never knew who my daddy was. Happy to hear me say that?
Gotcha.
I promise I didn't know.
Whatever. It
You
doesn't
did
matter.
know. Nancy, you're lying. Wade told you that.
Why didn't your mother ever tell you?
I think one day she was going to tell me. But she didn't live to get the chance.
More fuel for the theory.
Wade said you're the reason he went to jail. Is that true?
No. Wade is the reason Wade went to jail.
Kinda true.
He said you were the one who pressed charges.
Well, isn't he the chatterbox when it suits him?
Is that true?
Yeah, it is. What he doesn't get, what no one gets, is that I meant well. No matter how he explained it to you, he broke the law. He broke into the factory, he damaged thousands of dollars of equipment, and scared the workers half to death. I didn't think he'd go to jail, though, and he knows that.
What did you think would happen?
I thought community service. An officer to keep him away from his crooked friends so he would finally straighten up. I planned on dropping the charges, but once the ball got rolling, I lost control of it. Wade ended up sitting across from a judge who wanted to make an example. And that was that. Wade has wanted his revenge ever since. It's stupid. I even suspected him of taking Jesselyn to get back at me.
What?
But he'd never do something like that. I mean, I don't think.
Okay.
Not to be rude, but you don't look so great right now.
Headache. I think it's the stress. Since I got here, I have been feeling really strange.
Yeah, I'm sure that's all it is.
I'd better get going.
See you later, hon.
Well then, this is the first I'm hearing of Wade and his crooked friends, quote unquote. Not sure what that's about. Pretty sure Harper moved back to the basement though. We could go have a chat with her. Now that we've gone ahead with her dare and asked Clara about her absent father.
Oh, look. It's little old you. Where's the cavalry?
Wade
Why are
forgot
you
to
still
call
hiding?
Saul.
What's to stop me from telling everyone where you are?
Maybe I'm the only one who can help find Jesselyn. Did you ever think of that?
All right, I'll be quiet.
All right, I won't tell.
Troubled childhood.
Clara said you had a troubled childhood. Is that true?
Troubled? No, I was an angel. And I must have been quite the genius charmer, too, because one day they shipped me off, straight to the most elite private boarding school on the East Coast. At least that's what I believed was happening, until we were creeping up the long and whirly black driveway, and I caught my first glimpse of the bars on the windows. I became the first Thornton to be admitted to the Millicent P. Krauthammer Sanitarium for criminally insane girls and women of good social standing. I'm one of the few girls to actually graduate from that program. I got a little diploma that says Harper's no longer a danger to herself or others and everything. And just yesterday, the Alumni Association sent me one of them dried macaroni pictures inviting me to speak at a function. But as you can see, I am otherwise engaged.
Got me there, Harper. Gosh, yeah, this family is something. You are quite right in that assessment, Classic Sleuth.
I really upset Clara, thanks to you.
Did she cry? And if she did, was it one stoic little tear like she was going for one of them movie awards? Or was it a big, snuffly, ugly cry? Oh, she's an ugly crier. I hate to bring that to the table, but it is the truth.
You made me upset a woman whose daughter is missing.
Oh, she's a big girl now. The truth shouldn't upset her. Don't look at me like that. I'm bored down here, and she's done worse to me.
Yeah, speaking of down here, where are you? Where else do you live?
Where do you live when you're not here?
Wouldn't you like to know? And wouldn't I like to know?
God. Homeless maxing.
You're dressing up as Charlotte or doing something to fake these hauntings, aren't you?
The hits keep coming. You're a doll, a real peach. Ew! Oh, you're not kidding, are you? Am I dressing up as my dead sister for kicks? After the only family member everyone can agree on has gone missing? Is that what you're asking?
Yes, that's the question. The implication was more or less added by you.
No, I am not, so shut it.
And that's all we're gonna get out of Harper for now, it would seem. What's up on the archaic tiny task list?
Can't check that off yet.
Unlock the door in the tunnels, find Jesselyn.
Can't check that off yet.
Any important clues on Jesselyn's phone? Am I missing something else on the phone? I must be. Oh, there he goes again. Yeah, just scurry across my floor, bastard. I just waxed. Here we go. Oh, I skipped the silly conversation. Oh no, there's a Colton conversation in here. Did you get my notes on the catering? Yeah, thanks. Did you want me to care about it more? Because I can fake that if needed. Okay, yeah, it kind of makes sense that they're, not in love. Where are you? Everybody's freaking out. Okay, now that I get it.
Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that.
Where's the...
Can't check that off yet.
Okay. Apparently not yet. What else am I missing?
Still can't check that off yet.
Okay, maybe I am missing something on that, and I just have no idea what it is. I gotta stop running from conversations. Let's finish up with Harper.
Speak.
Are you the one writing the notes I keep finding?
What answer do you want me to say? Are you looking for a yes or a no? Or the in-between one?
Just the truth.
Oh, now that I can't help you with. I don't function well in reality.
Yeah, I noticed.
Do you know why seeing an old film of Charlotte's birthday would upset Clara that much?
Did it upset her?
Quite a bit.
Oh, I wish I could have seen it. Reenact it for me now. You be Clara. Show me what happened.
I really don't want to do that.
Spoil sport. What was even the point then?
Did you leave that out for me to find?
No. Maybe.
Why?
Because I want her to be sad every single day of her miserable little life. And I had a hunch it would be funny, was I right?
It was a little funny.
No.
Yeah,
Come on, Nancy. It was a little funny.
You just don't want to say it.
A couple more.
Why did your family send you away?
Why don't you ask your beloved Clara?
And last question.
Enough. You have to tell me what you're doing.
You don't tell me enough. It doesn't work that way. When it's time to find out, you'll find out, I promise you. Promise.
Man, she is so ominous.
See you later.
Go, leave.
Alright, here's something that we neglected. This barrel. Alright, so, hang on.
Can't check that off yet.
Okay, no, that is not total vindication. So we're supposed to have opened this because there was a picture on the little phone, the point-and-shoot camera. Thank you very much, chat. That we were supposed to look at. And it shows us that there is a secret passage here. And it looks like we're going to do some spying now.
Sounds like someone's out there. I should take a look.
Who could it be?
Charlotte, darling, you're gonna have to help me out here.
Wade in the house? Wade trying to break into the room?
What's he up to?
Or Wade running like hell? He dropped us something. Oh no, I know what this is. Oh, hell no.
I'm going to need to find something that will explain this.
Okay, where am I going to find that, though? Oh, maybe Wade has it. That might be why he was just there. Yeah, I think he does, actually. Let's go chat up the Wade man of Alcatraz. Alright, fullest disclosure, I think we'll call it in 15 minutes for the night. I have some family stuff hoping to do at 9. And also just a friend that I was hoping to get a call in with. But we'll probably pick it up tomorrow. Kaylee is in chat, and it sounds like she is very much down to continue the game tomorrow, so maybe we'll pick up in person.
You sure do like creeping around.
What were you doing in the house, man?
I saw the ghost.
Can you tell me that?
You did. You don't look near as bad as most who see her.
I called it a phone, Sarah, because it has a digital interface, and because I was born in 2003, and it looks like a phone to me. I'll call it an iPod next time. You can't stop me.
I'm not scared of ghosts.
She terrifies everybody.
Oh, here comes my cat. I was talking too loudly, and now he's upset.
Clara told me that she never intended for you to go to jail.
Don't believe that.
Why not?
Because it ain't true. She used to come visit just to laugh at me through the glass. That was the price of hearing about home.
That's pretty rough, actually. Do we have a number as to how long he was in prison?
I think you're just trying to scare me away.
Girl.
Nancy.
Girl.
Fear ain't some feeling to overcome, especially not here. That prickly feeling you get in that old house, that means something dark is whispering your name.
Something dark?
Trust me, that's as close as you want to get.
People are asking now if I ever owned a Walkman. No, but like I kind of went through a phase when I wanted to. Probably when Stranger Things had just come out.
Can I listen to more recordings?
Sure.
This is for you only, Kaylee. No one else is allowed to enjoy the recordings. Alright, there we go.
See you later.
Bye.
Okay.
Still have to do that.
Still gotta follow up on the clues on the camera. Interesting. Alright, what else is on here? Oh, hold up. There's a bird plate in one of the coffins, apparently. We already did the star. Which one has the bird? There it is. Bird sketch. Okay, that was the worst placement I could have done. Let's try that again. Triangle. Triangle. Okay, this one's actually a little bit harder. Wow, yeah, why is this tangram actually kicking my ass? Do I have to turn in my Nancy Drew card now? Oh my god. This is not messing around. I'm sure that, like, everyone watching has already solved it in their head, and they're screaming as I fumble the bag on this one. There we go. See? I'm a strong, independent man, and I don't need no woman to do my tangrams for me. Hey, and we found the thing we needed. I thought Wade had those. Alright. I'll take it. Alright. Mr. F is here to help me with the last puzzle of the night. And it's gonna be a hard one. Or maybe it won't be, because we ripped through the first time this puzzle appeared.
This looks like the one in the ruins. I bet the numbers from the coffin will work.
Mile? Here, hang on. I gotta make some room in my desk, because he's probably gonna hop up here now. Yep. Right on time. If I was gonna get a face cam, the only reason why would be so that I could include Mr. F in the videos. Just has a lot to say. Handsome little guy. Okay, this one's gonna be much harder, I'm realizing, because there aren't any 4-4s for me to deal with. Okay, here's a big hint, though. There's a 0 in this row, which means that this, and this has to be blacked out. And then both of these have to be red to satisfy this too. What's next? Guess I could try that. And then one of these has to be blacked out, because I only need one more red. No, actually. Hang on. This is going to have to be upside down, I'll bet. Then I get one more. Oh, you can't go up there, actually, Mr. F. Is he actually purring so loud you guys can hear it on stream? He purrs like a motorboat, but sometimes it's a little fainter. Okay, check this out. These are all gonna be blacked out too, I think. And this one's gonna be blue, I'll bet. Okay, so this column's done now. See, he likes the texture of the mic, so he rubs his body against it for scratches. So I'm sorry about all the fumbling you're probably hearing now. Send pic to the Discord. All right, give me 1 second. I'll send some cat pics. Mandatory Mr. Fluffers imagery. Okay, this one has 4 blues in it. That should be easy enough. Flip this around. And then this. And then probably this one. I'll bet that does it. I got him for a second where he was looking right into the camera. Come on, look back. There you go. Alright. Mr. F pics are sending to the Discord. You're welcome. Back to this now. I need 4 reds and only 2 blues up here. So that's probably going to be upside down after all. Oh, you know what? This is just... oh, this is a harsh one. Not having those helpful 4 columns is really hurting me here. Oh. Okay, Mr. F is finally sitting down now so I can get on my A game. I've got 3... I need 1 more blue in this one. It's gonna be this one, I think. Oh, but it can't be that one, because that creates a problem. What if I do... yeah, just flip everything now. And then this... actually, no, just get rid of that one. That one's causing too much trouble. Need 4 reds in here, no problem. I'll throw one down right there. Need some more blues in this one. Okay, no, that blue's being hard. It's oh man, I'm starting to consider. Yeah, you know, I am gonna hit reset because I'm forgetting what's essential at that point. So we know that this has to be blacked out 0. Now what else do we know for certain? This one needs 4 reds. Oh god, that's such a mess though. This one needs 4 reds. Should be a little bit easier to do. No, it's... this is just such a messy puzzle. I hate these. Okay, let's just throw out this hypothetically here. Let's just assume that this is correct, and we'll build off of this. I know, genius plan. 1 more blue. Okay, but now I've got 1 too many reds up here, so I'm probably gonna have to etch one of these out. Okay. Down here, let's try to get this side going. Blue, red, then I need 1 more red and 1 more blue. Let's etch this out. No, I'm gonna need both of them. Okay. There. This... no, that doesn't fix the column. What am I doing? Oh, gosh. I'm noticing the problem now. Okay, there, that fixes it. So let's try to make this big monster here work. Okay. That hopefully fixes some things. We need 2 reds. Okay, we know that this is for sure what that is again, too. Oh, but then this can't work. Oh, God. Please don't hate me if I hit reset again. Yeah, because I'm hitting reset again. All that I just did for no reason. This is the cornerstone of everything down here. This is 100% correct. So now we just have to find a way to build off of it. For instance, this bottom row needs Yeah, we can get this bottom row done, I think. We want just 2 of these filled in and 1 of them blocked out. I'm gonna block out the middle one, put 1 there instead. Then we need some reds going up here. Okay, let's try to get the blues going now. Okay. That side's good. Let's X out the top. Okay. Yeah, we'll try and roll with that. That's probably right, actually, because this column only has 1 of each, and then it X's out. Let's not touch this column yet. That's a little touchy. What else looks doable? Let's do that, and then try blacking out both of these as a temporary solution. Alright, now this is where it's starting to look bad. I'm going to say that's not right, and that this is actually supposed to be these 2 here, because these are 2 demanding rows we're looking at. Let's see. I need a... I need 1 more blue in here. But the colors aren't going to tolerate that. Unless I just flip these around the other way. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Yeah, that seemed like it was a pretty big step right there. Oh, yeah. Okay, see, that was like the linchpin right there. I just finished everything on the side. I'm going to say that's definitely blacked out there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we cracked it wide open, I think. Oh, but look at this. This row only has 1 red in it. And since I need this stuff up here, I think that this and this has to be etched out, really? No. That can't be. This has to be blacked out then. Lose 1 of these. I have 1 too many reds here is the problem. What if I... I think that worked. Now it just gives me 1 red too many in this row. No, okay, I had a good thing going, but then I risked it again. This column is becoming a bigger problem now. Let's try flipping everything to face the other way down here. X that out. Okay. No, of course that's not going to work. It's too many reds. Yeah, it's not the best puzzle. We're overtime? Oh god, it's 9. I don't want to leave this to come back to tomorrow night, though. That's the thing. Of course, if I finish now, then I get to come back to the clock puzzle tomorrow night. I don't know. Maybe I just hit myself with that classic fallacy of sunken costs. Oh, I've put in so much time already. Okay, hold up. I have defied a major rule. I cannot have any blues in this row. So we know for certain that this was right, and I can lean on that. Take out the top. It's a little bit better. Okay, yeah, I think we're cracking it now. Okay, this is all solid over here. No, it won't reset my progress if I save in the middle of the puzzle. It'll just be, I come back to sit down and play this game and have to deal with this shit immediately. Alright. Gotta remember the rules. This has to... We're taking out all this in the middle. This stuff isn't working. Because it has to abide by this piece right here, which we know to be true. Oh, okay, that was big. That was a big one. This is X'd out too. Alright, I think we got it. We're like 5 clicks away. I just gotta figure out which clicks those are. Ooh, hold up. Possible scandal here. Yeah, top row. Stuff in the top row is getting weird. I'm just gonna take all that out. Except for you. You can stay. Let's X that out. Let's try to see if we can help out this 4. 4 on the red. Okay, we're gonna want that there. Oh, but now we got too many blues. I'm so close. I can feel it. Part of the problem is just I really need to piss too, but I don't want to get up until I finish this puzzle. A single blue belongs somewhere in this row. Hang on, if this row is to be believed, then this, and this have to be blacked out. That's pretty harsh. Because we already got those 2 blues, and I'm pretty sure those aren't moving. Actually, this one might. No, it's okay where it is. Okay, this column, though. That ain't happening. Oh, that fixed it. Okay. Very close. So what exactly am I missing? A 2 and a 4 here. I just need 1 more blue, is that it? Top row. Look at that! The entire columns are all good now. Oh, that's so aggravating, because I know that something is gonna have to be moved. It's 9:06. I promised myself I'd be done at 9, and we're still going. If... I may just have to call it here. I know that's kind of a cop-out, but... you know. Great, now I've undone what I did. Alright, yeah. Fallacy of sunken cost. It's a skill issue. I'm dog water. I should uninstall Goes to Thornton Hall, but I am going to call it there. Thanks so much for sticking along with me as long as you did, guys. I'm gonna have to get good at this puzzle if I want to pick it up tomorrow night. I'm just surprised that I solved the first nonogram as well as I did. Thank you so much for everybody who was tagging along for this one tonight. If you wanted to join that Discord and already have it installed, you can just click the link that's the first link in the description of any of the videos. You know where to find it. We'll be here. Hope you have a happy Halloween, and we'll hopefully go live again tomorrow night to finish this game. And hopefully with Kaylee. Probably same time. So thanks again, everybody. And don't forget... am I doing this right? Yes, I'm going to save. Don't forget to vote for Holt. Overwrite.